What is up, guys? My name is Spooky, and I'm joined by the homie MYK.
What's up,
Welcome
guys?
back to the semifinals. Beautiful Masters event here in Peru, Collision 2019. We're about to get started with the semis.
Yeah, this is the top 32. We've dwindled it down to this. We're rushing it into top 8. This is going to be some of the best matches coming up for you guys right now. And the next one we have up on deck is Pito versus Roy Nietzsche.
So I'm really excited for this particular match. One thing that we have here in the semis that's really great is that we have a good mix of strong local talent,
Right.
as well as the Korean guys that are coming in and everyone else, right? Book, of course, no surprise, he's in there. But this is kind of a chance for, these guys to showcase what they can do, see who's the strongest right now, who's ready, and then see who they can rally behind to get further in the tournament as we approach top 8.
Yeah, and a lot of people are just trying to fight it out for the points right now. The end of the season's coming up. And, yeah, we're getting closer and closer. So these guys are really gunning for these points. Looks like we're going to have a Geese matchup. Huh. I didn't know Pito played Geese.
Well, now you know, my friend. Everybody has a Geese.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody does have a Geese.
So Roy Nietzsche actually happened to compete a lot recently. And at a recent event, it turns out that he, Abel Del Maestro, and a few of the other players all attended the same one. That was Hadouken Dojo Gamer, actually La Parka, who's also in this top 32. The three of them all competed that one. They all were top 3. And it seems like they're all around the same level lately as far as the results go. They all kind of, I 3-2'd him this time. This time he 2-3'd me, right?
It could just be like a game or two difference here.
Exactly. So it seems to me like these are the kind of the guys to watch for in this semis.
Let's see if there could be an upset today. But here we go. South America battle here. Bolivia versus Peru.
Okay.
Yeah, so Pito, I believe, is the Geese player.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Sweat swap. Nice duck. That
Wow,
was
good
great.
awareness on the Jake and high. With the combo adjustment, no, he went for the tech trap.
This stage, of course.
Whoa, the AOP to go under the running one. That was sick. All right, got the back on the wall. Try to go for the core circle back one after the down jab, but didn't work out. Roy Nietzsche taking the first blood.
Oh, good block. Not the right punish, though.
Yeah, didn't quite hit the one in time. Back to the neutral game. Okay, names got switched again. I am so confused.
I'm also confused. I'm sorry, everybody. Don't hate us, please.
Okay, so Roy Nietzsche is the Geese player.
Yes. Nice punish. What are we gonna do?
Oh,
Regular throw, yes. OTG.
Guaranteed hit. Goes for another low again. Pito looking strong. But Geese is no slouch in this matchup. The back 3 is such a good tool against Ling Xiaoyu, but gets crushed for doing a down forward 1-1. Just short on the wall carry.
Back to 2.
There it is.
That's bad. Carry. Let's go.
Still
How much
got
can we
one
get?
more in the chamber.
He's got EX. There it is.
Oh, had the counter. Didn't pull anything out of it.
Step 3. He needs, that's what I was going to say. He needs a way to push her closer to the wall. He got it.
There it is. Gonna get the wall splat, and this should be it.
Ooh,
Style on
combo.
it.
Just because I can.
Woo-hoo-hoo. The EX Tiger knee.
You should be careful with those style combos on this weird stage, by the way, my friend.
Yeah, the walls, the side walls we have seen earlier.
Counter. That hurts.
This could be the wall. This is the wall. Goes for damage.
Oh, the counter did not work. Very nice, Pito. Prepared for that.
This
Mid.
time tried the mid and
Nice
had
punish.
the optimal punish for it. He is super prepared for this matchup.
I'm really happy that you mentioned that because this is a big problem that a lot of guys have against Geeks, right? The correct answer to the core circle back 3 is duck launch.
Yes.
The correct answer to the core circle back 4, 14 frame punch, which Xiaoyu has the great
And
real
he did
combo.
the perfect answer for
did
both.
which is
Yeah.
actually very scary as a Geeks player.
So it's like, okay, I can't use Jaykin anymore. This is
He's got to do like EX Jaykin when he has max, and that's like the only thing he can get away with.
Or maybe just sacrifice the special move cancel for a Replukin instead to make it a little bit safer than going for a launch on block if I guess wrong. Yeah, so we'll see.
That must not feel good.
So this is the character I'm most familiar with, Roy Nietzsche. It's the Huarong.
Okay, there we go.
I think last year at TXT, he gave Run It Black the run for his money with the Huarong. It was actually a crazy match. All right, here we go. I think this is the main character coming out of Roy Nietzsche.
Stage will play a factor here too.
Yeah, since they went with the character select stage, they have to go with random stage select.
Oh my
Ended up getting the same
God.
stage anyways.
Well, we might as well be back on Brimstone and Fire. This time it's daytime. Whoa.
Wow, what a
parry.
read.
Uh-oh. Do I know this matchup too? He might.
This seems like that was like I have a tell on you as an opponent, but look at that. Roy Nietzsche hitting her out of AOP with that plasma blade.
Nice low. That was a good fake out.
Oh, wow. I like that answer. Pito canceling the AOP just to show it to him.
Oh,
the double dipper.
AOP into the duck.
Dip.
Oh,
no.
but he drops the combo. And Roy Nietzsche, sigh of relief.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Pito. That combo usually doesn't drop there. Must have been a slightly off axis or something. That was really peculiar.
That was unusual. I agree.
Oh,
Wow,
caught him ducking.
everything's hitting. The wall's definitely there.
Perfectly spaced wall carry.
Delicious
oh.
wall enders. Nice throw mix too.
Ooh, the jackknife to close it. That's a 1+2. And the messed up part about Hwoarang too, from back turn, you can actually just do a 1 or 2 throw or the 1+2.
Yes, and it looks the same, right? It's just him kind of reaching back
Yeah,
turn.
it's really tricky. Short arms too for the back turn throws.
Xiaoyu used to have a mix-up like that, but unfortunately, it's only off generic throws, so it's
Yeah.
not real anymore. Oh, that's big.
Yeah, it's the counter on the flicker kicks.
All right, forehander. Nice.
Mix up with the low, safe mid option after, and the up forward 3+4 to cut her off. That was beautiful. The quick character change to the quick reverse.
That was a
throw.
complete turnaround from the first game. What happened? First round was like, okay, I think I know what's going on, and then the mold.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot today. The reverse broom after they lose the first game real close. It happens so much.
That Taekwondo is scary, man. 50-50 all day.
Flurry of kicks. And then also the thing too is from Roy Nietzsche, Geese and Hwoarang, both the answers to beat AOP is back 3. So it's like, okay, I'm already used to hitting
He
this
definitely
button.
showed that. He woke up at the wall and just did wake up plasma blade.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw it out there. I know you're going to do something silly, right? And it definitely worked.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was
Good
kind of
read.
the start of the reversal momentum that moment, in fact.
And then he just started stringing them up, and he was picking them apart. He couldn't block right after that. Couldn't see straight.
All right, infinite stage. This will help a little for Xiaoyu's game, at least.
Yeah, Hwoarang has that extra good wall carry, and the damage is so good. Xiaoyu can get a little tricky at the wall, but the damage-wise, Hwoarang's gonna get get the better end of that. Here we
Fighting
go.
in the snow.
No footprints in the snow for some reason. Wow, that crushed the mid.
My turn to go ham.
Utilizing the infinite stage, just backdash, just waiting it out. Nice block and punish. Wow.
That was a real man's punish. That's what I'm talking about.
Perfect 12-frame punish.
Hop.
Oh, the axes made it whiff. Wow, unfortunate situation there for Pito.
Missed on the punish. It was out of range there.
Had to use the shoulder at that
Yes,
point.
that's right. You got to go for it every time if you can. This rage is becoming dangerous. Nice break.
He's just threatening with
Oh,
it.
the
1+2
rage
throw.
damage. Nice
Wow.
low parry.
The run-up low parry. So smart from Roy Nietzsche.
That was a practice sequence.
That definitely was.
Yes, that was practiced.
All right, finding an opening with the AOP. Running, nice. Finishing the combo.
Shoulder plus. Okay. Oh,
What
the
a
sidestep
step and whip
plasma
confirmed.
blade. Oh,
Guaranteed
nice
plasma,
mix.
Yup.
Okay. Man, Roy Nietzsche's really kind of opening up his game, huh?
They're really utilizing the weakness on Xiaoyu's inability to track to her right, using sidestep left from Roy Nietzsche and getting the whiff punishes in time. Oh, he tried
That's
it again.
punish.
Nice. Good awareness.
Get slapped.
You got to dash under or try to duck. It's really weird.
RD, mix. Oh, okay. Not this time. Not this time, my friend.
Good option. Pito tying it up, one apiece. Final game.
Still might want to show a little more. He's going for that 1-1 punish on the plasma blades and not those
Yeah,
shoulders.
the shoulder. It only came out once.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Back to the neutral game. Small poke, both players. Just trying to find an opening. 2-throw lands. Masoka Zemi, side step 3, side rolls out.
Oh, that was crazy.
You know, it's AOPs like that that always hurts my feelings. I just try to poke her with the low. That should hit her. But the sidestep that's built into the AOP is so evasive.
You know, not for nothing, Roy Nietzsche is approaching with Flamenco a lot, right? And actually, one of the weaknesses of Flamenco, of course, you cannot block in that stance. But
Yeah.
Pito, oh, that was
The
sick.
just frame sky. This could be it into the super, and that's going to close out the round.
I was just going to say that. So Pito's not really leaving like a big button out there that will check him for transitioning into Flamenco the way he is. You know, sometimes you
Right.
just do like the 1-1 palm just to kind of keep him in check for a while.
Yeah, Safito's main answer seems like it's been trying to go under all
Yeah,
that.
like mix something like that. And that's been working, but it would be nice if he tried to slow him down somehow.
Yeah, just stop him from his strings. Like right there.
But
see?
there you go.
AOP every time. It's been working out,
Okay.
but sometimes it has been biting him. Just got to pick the moments on when. Nice mix up on the get-up option there.
Nice
Ooh,
jab.
dominant jab, double Luigi. Here we go, final game, final round.
Oh, that's
What
big
a
damage, big
read.
damage.
Yeah, he knew he was going to go into AOP.
He's gonna
How
go for
dare
mix.
you?
Mix up.
Ooh.
Toe kick saved him.
Got him out of there. Ooh. Just trying to find an opening. Fishing for the magic 4 there. Didn't quite get it.
Hands off.
Oh. Threatening with the side step 3 cancels it though to stay safe.
The problem is that he's the one that has, oh man, he has to approach, and every time that he has,
He has to do so much work.
no,
Yes.
that's it.
That was
Roy
a really
Nietzsche.
good option from Roy Nietzsche. He saw that Sapito was threatening with the back turn rage drive, and he was like, you know what? I'm just going to mash up for 3+4 because I'm going to be airborne. Even if you do it, it's going to crush it, or I'm going to be airborne so you can't really get a big combo. So really smart choice
Really smart,
with
well
the
played.
situational awareness there. Good
Man,
stuff.
Roy
from
Nietzsche, that was a really good change there after how the first match went.
The turnaround to the Hwarong pick was a really smart
It was
choice.
good.
The main boo, you know, he knew the plasma blades are going to work out on AOP,
He
the right one
picked
and the
some
left
good
one.
moments for them, definitely. And every now and then he got actually the punishes were not that bad too. He got a few blocked that were just like 1-1 punish, which is like okay, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah. Sometimes any damage is better than no damage, and like even if you don't get the knockdown damage or knockdown punish, you know, just take your frame advantage. Go
Sure,
with that.
I got you on that, but what I mean is that from his standpoint, right, Roy Nietzsche's standpoint, if he's only getting punished with 1-1 most of the
Exactly.
time,
It's
there's
not
not
scary.
much
I could-
penalty for doing
Yeah.
Plasma Blade over and over.
He's like, okay, you know what? I could eat a couple jabs. It's not a big
It's
deal.
okay, yeah, 1-1,
We
you know,
only saw that
backdash,
shoulder
and then you're
once,
okay,
yeah.
The
Only
one time he did it was good. All right, well,
Definitely
next
need to
match
pull it
coming
out
up,
more.
guys. We got lots of semis.
Yeah, top 32. We're dwindling it down to top 8. Is going to be crazy.
Looks like they're RPSing for side back there.
I believe this is a book coming up on stage, and he, I know, prefers 1P side.
Okay.
And a lot of people kind of do in the Tekken 7 console era because the default side is the left side. And a lot of times when you're playing at home, you only play on the left
You
side.
know, I wish that people would focus on this aspect of Tekken more
Yeah.
that we're about to talk about, right? But you know, there are some setups where based on whether you're player 1
Yeah.
or you're player 2, it can be hard to escape because it's based on which way you step, and stepping into the when you're crouching, you can step into the background, but you
Only,
can't
most
step
of the
into the
time,
foreground,
Yeah,
right?
unless you have a hitbox or
Or you just a cheater, or you just have ways or tricks, right?
Right,
Most of
yeah.
the time, it's difficult when you're crouching
It's
to
not
step
really natural,
into
yeah.
the foreground, right? Now, if you consider how you attack the opponent when you're player 2 and try to take advantage of that,
Yeah.
there's like a weakness there you can exploit, and the same thing as one player if you consider that.
Yeah.
I feel like that there's kind of an anti-meta for the people always picking player 1, but
Yeah, no,
only
there is,
only a
definitely.
small amount of guys are smart enough to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and only certain characters can even put those situations on them. You know, it's
That's
like you
true,
have
too.
to have a move
You
that
have
puts
to
them in
know
crouch.
and crouch,
Yeah.
and then from full crouch, you have to know how to mix them up so that they can't step away from what you're trying to
Exactly,
do.
and you have to worry about the retaliations that they could do if they hit a button. So it's like it's really a high-level concept, but in like traditional arcade play, you're playing on sticks. The only way you can sidestep from full crouch is up. So it's like you use that to your advantage. So it's like if your opponent's on 2P side and you put them in crouch, then they can only sidestep right. So it's-
Almost certainly someone like me, I can imagine staying up hours at night thinking about exactly this and how to take advantage of it.
yeah, there's definitely those players for sure. On 1P, I could track with this. On 2P, I could track with that.
This,
I
and
remember Just Frame James in Tekken 6, he actually had setups like that with Law's Dragon Hammer, because that move forces you in crouch, right? On 1P side, this is before back 4 was a homing attack. On like 1P side, he does back 2 because he tried to sidestep up. But on 2P side, you could do back 4 to track to his other side
I
step.
see.
So it was like he was utilizing it, but I don't know if any of these players these days are really, you know, milking that for as much as it could be worth, but it's a very high-level concept, and sometimes there's not a lot of benefits from it either. It's very character-specific.
It's very specific,
Yeah.
right? It's just one of those little things that might help you add to your game.
All right, here we go. Another match underway. Talon's Book versus...
This is Chaos, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Chaos. TLA Chaos.
TLAK. Is this loser side by any
No,
chance?
this is the winners.
Oh, okay.
This was supposed to be the first match, or this was the top of the winner's side, basically. But we ended up doing Pito versus Reinichi first.
Got it. Okay, so here we go. Running the winner side first. Got the Final Fantasy stage for you chocobo lovers back there.
This actually, oh my goodness, let's go. This is what I want to see. Throw him off his game.
Man, he is just going in.
Yep, that's what you should do as Yoshi.
And that's another interesting concept that a lot of these players have been having. Against, if you're going up against a doozy of an
Can't
opponent
tech
like
that.
Book, it's like sometimes it's like you want to get the first game as fast as you can, smother them, and just throw them off their
Just
game.
go crazy, and then, oh, that was sick. Man, Book with these ridiculous cross-up setups all day today.
That
He's
one was
definitely
a
stole
fakie,
that.
yeah.
That was definitely a steal there.
He thought it was going to the other side, stayed in the front.
No, he
though.
just stayed right there. Nice interrupt. Counter.
Gonna be big damage. Sidewall coming into play. He adjusts the combo. Beautiful awareness.
Nice flash.
He was in range to get up and flash. That was sick. He tried a hop kick, caught him before the pre-jump
Nice
rings.
knee. Let's go, Chaos. Wall carry? Not
Just
quite.
short. The angle too.
Whoa. Cameraman, please, what are you doing, my guy? We're trying to fight here.
Michael Murray-san. Nice break.
Hands off. All right, now I get my side back. Needed that. Oh, that was sick. Give me that life back. I need that.
He gave him life. He gave him life. He didn't want it. He didn't
keep
want
ducking,
it.
keep ducking,
He
keep
got
ducking.
it. It's the
Yes.
full crush. Yeah.
Chaos. All right, the crowd loves it.
He gave him life so that he could be enraged.
Oh,
That was
counter.
insane.
This looks like it might be one of those matches, my friend. These guys are pressing a lot of buttons.
Both feeling each other out through buttons. Screw dash blocking right now. I'm going in.
I'm just going to go ham. Whoa.
That's
he woke
not the
up with that?
unblockable. That's just the reflect one.
He just did it. He figured he was coming near. All right.
Oh, he tried to whip punish that. Didn't quite get it.
Nice movement. That helps. He's got to watch out for those forward fours. That's looking real dangerous right now. Yep, there's another.
Oh, nice. Helicopter throw, unbreakable. You have to duck that.
Hop.
Caught him.
Side.
Coming
Oh,
in.
he adjusted for the combo.
That was sick. The mini side step right there. Saw where the wall was. 1+2
Hands
broke.
off. Oh, that's big.
Oh, the sidewall though.
Still got some good damage for it. Nice.
Ooh, this is gonna pay off huge, and this should be the round.
So rare to even see this one. Chop.
Rapid slash. Tentacles everywhere.
Put Yoshi in Final Fantasy. Final round. Oh, they just did the power stance 1+2. So much life.
Oh my gosh. All right, he's starting the round off with an 80% deficit. No big deal.
He didn't even confirm or anything. He just did forward four power stance 1+2. Oh,
Yo!
no.
Launch punishable
Oh
lows. Who
my
cares? I'm doing
goodness.
4 of them. He almost had it.
Bro, that match was wild.
Oh man, the cacahuate is on that man. Holy.
All right. So what are we doing? Did we rematch? Oh, that actually, I kind of like the rematch.
Yeah.
I like the rematch. It looked like Book was trying to kind of regain his moment there and get a little bit of breath.
Looks like wall situational awareness is so smart. Just angling himself perfectly. He definitely passed geometry.
He's looking out for those lows now. See?
Wow, look at these mini, like side step, buffer,
Side
low
step
parry.
crouch,
Yeah.
side step low parry.
Yeah, option select movement, just looking for things. Just a regular windy. Oh, he tried to get
Big
the
axe
kin
kick.
parry, yeah. The
Wall
first
carry?
The first few frames of the 1+2 stance for Yoshi has a built-in parry to it. I think that's what he was looking for.
I see.
Book's timing was unpredictable for a chaos there.
Hop again. He knew that he would approach.
Nice. Big chunks of damage. Chaos fighting off the wall now. Nice wall. He put his back against the wall now.
That's big.
Counter. Takes
Other
him
wall.
off the side. Beautiful. That was a pretty good combo for that situation. Staying
No
down for the
parry.
whole
He was
thing.
ready. Tech roll again? No.
Chaos going in right now. Ooh. Dude, he's all over him.
That was sick.
The helicopter to crush the get up low. That was so smart. And even if he did the mid, he was going to get floated, so he can't convert. Spinning away for positioning.
Good block.
Nice
He knew that was
block. Did
coming.
he
He was
know?
crouching
He hasn't
for
used it
Omega
once.
long. He can sense the pace of the match. We talked about this earlier, talking about pace, sensing when the right option is coming, and Chaos definitely knew there.
Dude,
This is
Chaos
looking good.
is tapping into something right now.
Nice
avoiding the
spin!
poly, trying to take him off
That's
the wall.
def.
Doesn't matter. The unblockable tech catch. Chaos turning it up.
LLRK.
That's a showing him that I'm not scared type of LLRK. Like, you might have blocked one. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, nice. Beat the parry
No,
with that.
I'm taking my life back this game. I gave you life that round. I'm taking
This
it back.
time I'm taking it. I need some.
Oh, nice
Okay.
float out of the Indian stance.
Carry, not enough.
Oh, the reflect.
Whoa!
Whoa, he got the counter and reflected to crash dash one. I didn't even know that was possible. Chaos with the tech.
That was sick. All right, so Chaos makes it 1-1. If I was Book, I would be waiting
Look,
right
scratching his
now.
head.
Yep,
He's
I would probably.
like, what just happened? Like, I was playing it so well the first game.
I mean, to be fair, this is why I like the rematch so much. That first game was a real high-intensity
really
game.
close,
And then
too,
there
yeah.
wasn't a, okay, stage, select, I get a moment to breathe. It
Yeah,
was just
icing
he had
yourself,
one moment
yeah.
to breathe in, and then he was already in the
He was
next
like,
match.
dude, he was like, it was so close. I feel like I could do it. And he just, wow, what an adjustment. We'll see, though. Book definitely thinking about it, scratching his head, getting the ants out of his hair.
Yep.
Getting the dust out of his eyes. He's looking ready. I think they're going to a stage select, though. Wonder what
His
he's
Book
thinking
stage
about.
pick. He's probably just
Oh,
thinking I didn't get to
character.
rest. Oh, is he really thinking? Wow.
He does have a geese, but, you know, this is tournament play. It's always so scary to, like, put your life on the line for that character switch, you know. Might not even work out.
All right. I think that was Book's stage pick. He chose Mishima Dojo.
But Chaos with a smile.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he's thinking. All right, back into focus mode. Both looking ready. Chaos with that turnaround. That was impressive. Showing us all some new tricks with Yoshimitsu I've never seen before.
He likes the wake-up
The
spinny sword.
reflect,
Yeah.
not the unblockable one. The reflect version. I didn't even know the counter hit gave that on. That was new.
I never even seen anybody use that move. I don't fight a lot of
Right.
Yoshis, so.
Yeah, and nobody used that one. LRK
LLRK,
again.
man, the range. He makes that thing go way further than it actually does.
Squeezes out that last down forward to get that little bit of extra range. Oh, caught
Nice
the back
slide.
roll. It was a flow. Try to. Wow.
Very smart response. Stayed in full crouch and got him with the unblockable.
Yeah, Chaos looking really aware of the scrambles right now, making it turn into his favor.
He's making it all work. Watch
Look,
for that
though.
wall, my friend. There
Yo,
you
the
go.
spin all around. Oh,
Oh,
my
so
goodness. And it's really crazy because Chaos, the last game, he's really been threatening with 2-1, 2-1 cancel, 2-1, 2-1 cancel.
Bro,
So this time he just did it into unblockable.
He's digging deep in the move list, and he's being unpredictable as he does it. He's never doing the same thing twice, so it's hard to tell what's coming next. Nice hop. Book.
Making it real hard for Book right now. Finally wins out in that scramble
Could have
there.
whip punished that. Hop
Again, Book's not having none of it. I'm just going to hop kick all this mess. He's like, okay, you can do your full crouch sweep, which is the unblockable, or the leg one. I'm not going to deal with it.
And that the hop is a good answer, right?
Yeah.
But Chaos has his own answer and just do nothing because the Jin hop has so little range.
Dude, Book is in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh man! Final point, final bubble for Chaos. Again! Showing him
Hop,
all.
he waited
yeah.
for it this time.
Yeah,
Let's
he's running
go.
the options. The wheel of options. He's all in his
Okay,
head.
hop again. Wow, nice
could attack
flow.
road.
Book. Watch out. When the Tiger is
Oh,
cornered.
nice punish on the no electric version.
Whoa, he's mixing it up so well. Nice spin to escape that. Wow, Chaos. Well
Takes it
played.
handsomely over Book in that final game. That was sick.
That
Using
was-
his options and all the stuff that he set down, the groundwork. He already set down the pavement. The cement has hardened now. Wow.
props to Chaos. That was hype,
that
bro.
was
I saw a
definitely an
lot. I
upset.
saw a lot of Yoshi stuff that I'd never even seen before in match play there.
A lot of good uses of 2-1, letting the whole string go. It's safe, wall slap, and NCC.
Transitions that I
Yeah.
didn't realize worked.
And then he started using the 2-1 fake into the unblockable and just good usage of his options there,
That was
keeping
tight,
his
that was
opponents
tight.
on his toes.
Whew, now I'm hyped. Let's go.
Dude, these matches are going to be sick all the way through, all the way to the grand finals. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Collision 2019.
Masters, get those points. All the killers are here. We have Saint, we have Book, as you just saw. We have Chaos, props to him. Alba Del Maestro coming soon.
Yeah, a lot of strong players in
Kudons,
this region, a lot of
Koma.
internationals. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Up next, too, we have another good one. They're deciding on sides.
Okay.
It's going to be Kudons versus Leo Zavez.
Nice.
And we saw Leo Zavez earlier, the stand-up Raven player, doing really well, looking really sharp, and really good adjustments for every opponent that he came across. So I want to see what he can do against Kudons, and Kudons has only been speaking very highly of the scene here. I just caught him outside again. He was just like, I was like, who are you most worried about in the tournament? He said, everybody. I'm scared of everybody. They're so strong.
Man, so this guy, Leo Zavez, he's like a real momentum-based guy. He's the type of guy that he stands up while he plays to kind of like keep his momentum building
Yeah,
as he
he
goes.
definitely has like a ritual that I'm noticing too. He pops a candy in his mouth before each round. You know, after each game, squats down, gets that chug of water. You know, definitely got his own mojo going, but it seems to be working out for him.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this. Master Raven is really the type of character where, you know, when you're flowing, you know, and everything is working right, you're like unstoppable. It's
Right.
just they can't ever get near you. Nothing works.
And
Your
everything
combos
looks
do
so
way too
cool.
much damage.
You're parrying
Yeah,
everything.
your knee like bodies them for trying to parry you and all types of stuff. Right, really cool. But at the same time, as that being her strength, it's also her weakness in that her close range game is extremely weak in my opinion.
Yeah,
Her
like her
downfall
magic
one is like
four ain't
15
the-
or
yeah,
something.
14
It's really
slower than the
slow.
normal, yeah.
And you know, so she really, and Kudons loves close range characters. He's like
Yeah.
a diligent type of guy. So you really, honestly, the close range game is going to be almost unwinnable for him. So
Yeah.
he's got to understand whenever they're close, he's got to understand how to create space so that he can get back to his regular game. And that will be the hardest part of this
Leo
matchup.
Zavez, he's a dancer, man. I saw his Raven earlier, and he likes to dance.
He-
Those crouch dashes just to threat, empty crouch dashes,
Sure.
just to scare
And
the
that
opponent.
and it worked really well against very strong opponents. But Kudons is the type of guy that understands how to close the gap.
Right. And especially playing a Mishima himself with the crouch dashes and the waves. Kudon's backdash and the Korean movement is very optimal. And his movement looks as crisp as they used to be back in Tekken 5. I'm seeing a lot more quick 3 wave dashes cancel, 1 wave dash cancel, just in and out, in and out. You just never know where he's going to be on the screen.
Yeah, and the difference in level of this type of wave dash versus the standard wave dash is that usually when you wave dash, you have like wave dash, then you have the electric and the hell sweep, and you have the basic options, right? But these guys at this level, they have the ability to cancel the wave dash and just go into crouch state or go into standing state.
Yeah,
So they basically
block on
can,
a
from
dime.
wave dash,
Yeah.
they can go into any move in their entire move list, which is actually rather frightening when he's
Yeah,
just
it's
coming
like-
at you and
like,
you
what do you
can't
mean
really
he has
tell
all
which
these
move it
options
is.
from
Okay,
wave
he
dash?
can just
He can
do
do
everything,
anything?
right? He can jab, he can wall standing 4, he can hop kick, everything.
Throw
and that's just
anything?
what he
Yeah.
can do.
All right, here we go. Right on the way. Brazil versus Korea. Kudons versus Leo Zavez.
Nice block.
First hell sweep block, but Kudons is taking notes. Is he a hell sweep blocker, or did he just get right one time?
Nice
Yeah.
check.
Wow, just backdashing out of the low follow-up. It was kind of weird because it was in the corner, too. Nice interrupt for Leo Zavez with the back 2-2.
The way that he used back 2 series there was very interesting.
Especially in the corner, just keeping him
He
there
used
for
it to
pressure.
protect himself, not to attack. It was kind of weird, right? Very cool. Nice.
There's that crouch dash game I've been talking about. Yeah, just threatening, sometimes just doing nothing, just like a Mishima herself. Just crouch dash nothing, crouch dash something. Making it
Nice
hard
check.
to read. Zavez doing so well again. Crouch dash into sweep. Gets
Counter.
the second hit,
Wow.
guaranteed hit. Leo Zavez up 2
Zavez.
rounds. Quick first 2 rounds on Kudons.
This is a Master Raven game right now. This is exactly what I was saying. Really, all the setups are flowing. Everything's kind of working. And even when he's being blocked, he's spacing in a way where it's difficult for Kudons to do anything effective.
Even though Kudons got his first hell sweep block, he does another one for Meaty, just to test his opponent. This time back 4 for Meaty.
Nice checks with those down fours. That's the
Nice
one thing
block.
that's keeping him in this game right now.
Nice. Good turnaround. Kudons looking strong that round, answering back quick. This is like kind of similar to knee style that I said earlier on stream, where it's like you're just using the first 2 rounds for data. Seems like that's what Kudons is trying to do. He's testing out different offensive and defensive patterns now. Gets tagged though. Side rolling out of the follow-up.
Guaranteed. This is actually huge for Leo.
Leo doing really well. Gets caught ducking. Oh wow, the up forward 4. Even though she gets caught airborne, she's actually left off axis because that move is kind of strange.
Counter.
That was a frame trap. He saw the while standing 4 hit, used the
He's
frame
alive,
advantage.
I think. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Barely.
final hit, yup. Ties her right back up. Kudons is still in the game.
Man, Leo
just
Savas has had
so
trouble closing out in that previous
so
round.
hard to close him out. But
That's
going
the
back to the
start.
same pattern, notice that the sweeps have been working out. He hasn't blocked a single one of Leo Savas' sweeps yet. Kudons just checking with safer low options with down 4 instead of L sweep. I really like this adjustment.
He's
but
really kind of watching and waiting like he's expecting something big to come, but Leo Savas has been playing actually rather safe like that. Counter.
should be the wall too
Wall
close for
saved
that
him.
though, yeah. No punish
Oh, no
there.
punish.
Oh
No!
my god, the online.
Oh, he's alive.
Not optimal though on the combo.
Watch
Final
out.
chance for Leo Savas.
Nice mix, but it was
Wow.
not enough. Kudons had really good defense those
Yeah.
the last 3
The
rounds. The first 2
defense
were
really like clutched him out to get each one of those rounds, and it's like it's just so hard to close it out on one of these top level players. It's just like, do I keep running with my same mix-up? Are they gonna keep running the same mix-up?
what got me is that she has the jumping low attack, right? He blocks that consistently. That was
Yeah.
really difficult to block.
It's
I
very
think.
tricky because it's like you're looking at an aerial opponent, and a lot of times their aerial is like high or mid.
Exactly.
So
It's like she's jumping at you. You would think, okay, I should just block high and I'll be okay. But it seems that he can react to that.
yeah, really good defense from Kudon side. We'll see though. Seems like a lot of the offense that Leo Savas was going for was working, but then he kind of hits the
There was
brakes
like
on
a
his own.
wall there.
Yeah.
Like eventually Kudons had seen enough setups that his defense started to turn up.
Yeah, and Kudons went for just safe confirms. Like he saw a while standing 4 connect and he did a back 4 frame trap. You know, just going for safe
He snuck
offense.
a counter hit 4 in. That was really good. All right, let's see.
Checking him with mids now. Wow.
That hurts.
Crouch dash 3 from downtown, crushing the load too.
Let's go.
Sidewall. Kudons doesn't go for a
Hell
wave
sweet.
wave.
He took advantage of the unusual situation at the wall.
And also too, with the huge life lead that Kudons had, Hellsweep wasn't that risky there. He could have done like maybe 2 to be, get him back in the game.
Way better than trying to do a wall combo and dropping, that's for sure. Nice block.
Nice
Oh,
block. A little late on the punish, but he's seeing it.
another good block. Man, and now Leo Savas can't get any momentum
The
started.
defense on Kudons has tightened up and caught on to his timing. It's just hard to open him up now. He's really got it. And Kudons not
And
even
he's
whiffing
getting away
anything.
from everything.
Yeah, he's just backdashing everything. Not giving him any whiffs.
While
Oh!
standing 2, he threaded it.
Yeah, Leo Savas whiffed himself.
Nice step.
What? That was so good.
Advanced strategy, step crouch.
Make the mid whiff and block the low just in case. Woo. All right, now we're at the infinite portion of this stage. All right, use the fake out to keep the pressure going because he saw that he did that option select movement against him that last round. What?
Electric.
Clips the jab.
The combo was only okay. Could have been
did-
worse. This is good.
Nice whiff punish from Leo.
Are we gonna go for mix? This is a mix. He did not get up. Cool. Oh wow.
Caught him ducking. Only a small hit.
He tried to step crouch again.
There it
Nice.
is. He does that so fast. And he can make that range like 3/4 screen. Like that's really been Leo's specialty. Kudon's trying to get a counter hit with the down 4-2 there,
What
but
a
blocks it this time.
punish.
Went to it a little too many times there.
Again, blocking that jumping low every time.
Making it so hard, man.
Punish. Oh, he could have launched that. Leo Savas. Spring kick. He's still in the game.
Still going
Rage.
to it. So
rage,
scary.
rage, rage. Nice
Oh,
low.
big low from back turn.
The rage is working. All right, he's got that rage drive available for him now. Oh, he goes for
This
rage
should
art.
hit. Oh
No.
no, the angle. The angle was a little off to the right.
I was gonna say that it probably would have been better to save rage drive and just kind of end the combo some basic way and try to set up like a meaty RD or something like that.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate there.
All right. Well, good stuff to Kudons. He will advance. Oh, God, it's a very strong opponent, Leo Savas, who really came out swinging, especially in the first game with Master Raven.
Dude, the adaptation from Kudons, though, after the first 2 rounds, he just had
Really
his
quick.
timing.
He understood when lows were coming consistently, and you know he didn't allow the game to slip out of his hands. Like whenever he wasn't confident about a wall combo, he would just end the combo early and go for a hell sweep or something instead. And yeah, I guess that's his style. He's always kind of been like that, right?
It's also like just good tech in that sense because it's like, why go for the risk if I know I could just close it out a safer way?
True.
You know?
Safer way, kept it basic. You know, it got blocked here or there, but
good stuff. Good stuff. Kudons is still going to be advancing on the winner's side, but that's not out of it for Leo Savas. He's going to be trying again in the loser side of the bracket, but up again.
So this is Parka versus Saint.
Yeah,
so this
one of the heavy
one of the big boys, Parka, and we haven't gotten to see too much of him on the stream this weekend, I don't think.
I think I only saw one match of him earlier.
Okay, but I would consider him like among like Alvaro Maestro and the other guys talking about. I would consider him of that tier. He's really good.
Top 5 in South America. All right, we shall see those. Saint though, trying to get those last-minute points to get into that top 19 spot at TWT.
You know, I don't know if it's true or not, okay? Everybody else tells me that Saint's not practicing right now.
That's what I've been hearing, right?
He's pretty good for someone that doesn't practice. Are you serious?
Yeah, I know. It's like riding a bike. Never left.
I guess. All right, I don't know. Well, anyway, that's what I've heard. But despite that, pretty much everything that Saint has come to, he's had a strong performance. It's
just not as strong as the previous years as we're used to
Sure, but
seeing.
I mean, let's be real, okay? When Tekken 7
yeah.
first started, right, it wasn't necessarily cheating, right? But it was like he and JD were together, they were bros, and they had the game before kind of the rest of the world had the game, right? So, I mean, the combination of those two, they're big brain, right? And they're working together, they're traveling together.
And they had a healthy, rich scene in the arcades,
exactly,
too.
right? So there was a natural advantage for them at that time. And now it's kind of gotten to the point where everyone else has
been
finally
leveling up and catching up to these guys.
But despite that, you know, Saint as someone that like we're talking about maybe doesn't practice as much as he used to, his performances are still extremely strong and always in the upper echelon of players, which really shows you that he was always good all along. It's just that it took us a while to catch up to where he was.
Yeah, yeah. Saint still a beast, but here we go. This is a matchup that I'm very used to seeing from America with Shadow 20Z. You know, he's really put himself on the spot like last year's Strong Style, defeating him with Claudio. And he did it again this year at EVO.
Shadow's Claudio is on another level.
Yeah, Shadow is definitely something else. Shout outs to him, but we'll see.
Now, that being said, Parka is also no joke, and he might show you something that will impress you.
Yeah, different style of Claudio, but never a bad thing. Taking the lead. All right, angling each other for wall positioning. Gets the low parry.
Okay. I like what I see so far. Building that starburst, very clean.
He knew exactly how low he's going to be on the wall after the starburst. That was sick. Good awareness. Good knowledge.
He's observing carefully.
Yeah, just slowing it down. Are you a crazy hop-kicking, you know, Claudio? Or
well, I'm also impressed that Parka is kind of observing too, right? He's like, okay, I'm just going to watch and see what Saint likes to do. I have no idea what the frame data was on that weird string.
Yeah, that was definitely
that
like
was
part
of a 10 string, I think, yeah. Low parry.
Big low parry, and Saint's going to get a big lead. And 3 seconds left. It's going to be hard. Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
Nothing he could have done.
All
just not enough time.
I feel like they both got a lot of information in that round. Yep.
Wow. Starting it off. He's all set.
Plus, you can step that to the left, believe it or not. Is it right? Okay.
But
I know
it's
you can
really
step.
hard, especially with because Jack had his back against the wall too, so he probably didn't even want to take the risk.
I'm not sure how easy it is for Jack to step, period, because it's harder for him to step as a large character, but just notable.
Yeah, the childbearing hips, pretty big.
Yep. That being said, if he goes for that every time, I expect that Saint will try to make a move.
And no duck there on the Season 2 change on the 4-3. It is a high, it doesn't jail.
While standing one.
Using a Season 2 on him. That used to be jab punishable.
Nice block.
Oh, no
Wrong
punish on
punish,
the
yep.
1+2. Gotta do 4-2. Oh, he stepped the jackhammer but didn't pull the trigger.
It's so hard to even tell when you step that thing.
Yeah, because it's like you thought you blocked it and you were sure you blocked it, but it whiffed.
It whiffed.
No, it's too late.
Plus again.
The unbreakable. Throw him on power crush. Back roll
Running
catch
two.
with the Superman punch.
4-1+2 is really dangerous right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, the thing with Jack 2, that beefy standing 2, man, it's just such a good control, no BS move. Just like, okay, I'm just stick a couple of these. You want a hop kick? I got a float. Cool.
He's trying to catch Saint's approach.
Flash duck the Superman punch. Oh, missing the first blue blue uppercut.
1+2. That's a punish.
Nice. Gets the
RD.
blue rage drive. What's the combo? This is a different
Carry?
follower from
Yo,
Yusa
okay.
Singh. And jackhammer to the 1, and that's going to be it for Saint. Takes the first game.
No, don't break the screen.
Screw the cameraman. No wonder the cameraman's always so mad and pointing all over the place in this game.
All right. Well, Saint took that one. You know, I felt like there was like signs of life for Parka in that game, right? Like he kind of got some of his tricks started, but he never really was in control of the match. And this time we see that he's opting for Lars.
Lars has a couple tools. I mean, Lars can easily punish while standing 1, down forward 2 with forward 2-4. And if he was, inclined, he could actually launch down forward 2 every time with forward back 2-1. He has a safe orbital attack as well that low crushes. So we'll see if that's the reason why he went over to Lars.
Okay.
But, like the famous person himself, Nee himself has said, Lars is trash. But shall see.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he's like literally pointed at a trash can. He was like,
he said,
"That's what Lars is. That's
wow,
Lars.
that's terrible.
Lars is trash."
I don't think he's that bad. See, come on, sidestep 2, pretty
Uh-huh.
good.
Look at that, 50%
Yeah. Oh, we got
already.
command grabs. Come on. Oh, we have cross-up setups.
I believe in Lars. I love him. Not in this game, but
Down forward
Oh,
2. That's a wall break.
Got the screw
Balcony
still.
break. There's wall break. There's balcony break. There's wall splat. There's floor break.
There's so many things. In the
Everything
environment.
breaks in Tekken. The camera breaks.
You're back.
Your back breaks. Oh, hands off. Wow.
Ooh, back to the neutral game.
Hands off. I don't like headbutts.
Just in case he finished the string. Punish on the arc blast gives him rage. Rage drive, yes.
Nice slow. Clean.
Yeah, he kind of showed that off in the first time he used back 3. He went straight to the low, and this time he went for the rage drive to use the frame advantage. Yes, wall carry though. Jump it on him.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
We're
plant them
planting
seeds.
seeds. Watch him grow. Down forward 2. Cut it out, my friend. Not this time.
He could
One
break
seed
without
was enough.
screwing. Yep, there's the screw now. One too many hits to get that follow-up.
Down forward 2. My robotic uppercut will always reach.
Good at catching him, running in with that. I mean, Lars has a great punish for it, but you have to block
You
it
have to actually
first.
block one first.
So headbutt, get off of me. Oh, yes.
Nice forward 2-4. Running 3.
Try to arc blast that whip there. Didn't
Nice
quite
stuff.
get it.
Oh, he didn't pull the
He
trigger.
was expecting the 4th. Didn't come. Oh, Saint just chipping away
There we
against the
go.
sidestep arc
Finally
blast.
got one. All right. Wall carry. Dang.
Goes for the running slide mix-up.
This stage is bigger than I remember.
Yeah,
I'm
the ones
surprised
the-
I didn't reach.
Yeah, once the wall is broken downstairs, it's huge. Nice. Looking really strong with this Lars pick. Maybe he is not Basuda after all.
Eat it.
Double jackhammer to catch the quick rise.
You know, an orbital would be not bad of right now.
Yeah. I think he heard you.
Yeah.
The question always is when, though.
Yeah, it seems like he wants to approach with the down back 1.
Oh,
Nice.
yo, get
Oh,
off
he broke
me.
it. Nice. Wow, clutch shoulder. Saint.
It's actually easier to break that now. You can break it with a down or 1+2.
Okay.
There's the trade. He could still come. Oh, but he hit the wall at the last second. That trade, he could have still he might have been able to convert from that.
Low parry.
This is huge. This should be it.
Rage drive, extension.
Opts to go for rage drive instead of rage
Oh
art.
my god.
I don't know about this.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Should have went for the regular combo into rage art. I think that would have killed.
Plus.
So scary.
What do I do?
Has the lead. Time is a factor.
Nice jab. It's not enough. Nice jab again.
Oh.
Wow, that was scary. La Parka.
Calling up his homie Noctis. Let's go fishing later. I'll be right there. I got a robot to kill. Whew. What a turnaround. With the Lars pick?
I thought Lars was
tier?
bad. Where's
Trash
Knee?
tier?
Lars trash. Where's the trash can?
Right. There's a trash can.
There
right.
was one somewhere. They took it away. See, there's not a lot anymore.
La Basura Alexanderson?
Lars Basura Alexander. Is that really what someone said?
No, I'm just making that up. Sad times. How the mighty
All right,
have
1-1,
fallen.
1-1. Infinite stage again.
Wow. Yep. The South American Infinite Stage pick.
Actually, this was Saint's pick, actually, right?
Oh, yeah. You're
Saint's
right.
pick. Not surprised though. Saint likes Infinite stage.
And Lars's rage drive is really not that useful without a wall to get that extra carry.
That's true. And it enables some new combos here. They're nice breaks, man.
Back one counter, going for the Oki.
One.
Nice follow-up.
You know it's bad when he counts.
Don't let him ever count past that. It's scary. Oh, slidey.
You know, La Parka has been going for the headbutt a lot. I assume it's for a side switch. But the thing is, he's not doing the instant running headbutt.
Yeah,
he's
doing
doing
the
stance
one.
into headbutt.
Right.
That's actually a little predictable.
Yeah,
So
way
he
more
should be careful about that.
Because there's only one option unless he cancels it.
Unless he actually presses a button instead or something like that.
But gets a big low parry here, missing the down forward one and got a forward one instead. Really unfortunate there. Gets a nice punish on the down forward 1-1. Good stuff. Throwing him out of the attack. Caught him busy. Good lead for La Parka. That was actually just a break attempt. Saint using that to his advantage all day. Shoot this man. Shoot him again. Look at those bullet shells. Oh my goodness.
The whole clip was empty.
How many does he have in that arm? Nice
duck.
duck.
What a punish.
Dude, no.
Okay.
Good
Watch for
job,
that
big block.
rage damage. It's gonna hurt so much.
That was really unfortunate for Parka there. You know, he actually baited Saint to do that. Do the 1+2 throw.
He's got range.
To whiff. Final chance though. Parka, what's he gonna do with it? What's he gonna do with it?
Running through.
Oh, he tried to set up the rage drive with the back three. Jack's full crouch one, just barely reaching there.
Nice block.
Again, yeah.
Again,
every
same
time.
way.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps doing that.
I think he just wants to switch sides.
Very strange. Saint just all over him with these jackhammers, though. There's the rage drive expanded.
Unblockable? Okay, I like it.
Yep.
Yes.
On Jack, he could have actually got a full float combo.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Saint will take it. Props to him.
Yeah, good clean frame trap from Saint there at the end. 2-1 using the advantage. Went with the mid, so he didn't even have to worry about the lightning screw that was coming right after. Smart stuff, smart play. Looking sharp.
How does he do it? I don't understand.
Dude, it looks like he could, like, all the time the Koreans seems like their backs against the wall, and then they just tap into something.
He just adapts really fast,
Yeah,
and then he
change my
figures
gear
you out.
real quick. Let me
It's
just
not like the moves he's using are any different than the moves that you use when you play Jack at home, guys. But somehow he knows how the sequencing, moments, timing, especially important.
So huge with these players. They're just like, okay, that timing didn't work. Let me try it.
Let me try a little later. Let me wait just a moment until after they went for that low parry, and then I'll do my low, or
Yeah. Let me triple pump this low parry, then the jackhammer.
Yeah, there we go, I'm going to crouch in your face, and I'm going to go for a mid. Haha.
Genius play. Oh! Sometimes
that's the Law special. Laws love that, man. They oh, I'm going to slide, bro. Bam. Eat it. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Next
Classic.
match coming up. Once again, we're in the semifinals right now. This is a Masters event on the Tekken World Tour here in Lima, Peru. Collision 2019.
Yes, sir.
And we had some great matches so far. This is mostly been winners bracket. We haven't really seen anything from the losers just yet.
Yeah, the semis are crazy so far. So far, top 32, getting down to top 8. This is still winner side only, so we haven't even seen any of the losers matches
Not yet, but we'll see them soon. So we are doing this all in one day. This is a one-day event, so please stick around to watch the conclusion, of course, and watch everything. Top 8 will start around 7 p.m. local time, give or take.
Rough estimate.
Roughly
estimate.
around then.
We'll
We're going to
see.
finish semis first, of course.
Yeah, these are the best of the best here that are out here today for Peru Collision 2019. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
props,
crazy.
dude. I'm so happy that so many people are community-wise are here. It was a line just to get in the morning.
Yeah, it was. There was a line.
All right, so we're doing
Okay.
winners quarter. So these are qualifying matches for the top 8.
Oh, there we go. These are okay. The rock paper scissor.
Yep.
The 2 out of 3 RPS.
All right, so this is
It's
Koma.
1-1 now. Yeah, and Koma takes it with a little happy pop-off. So adorable as always. $20 is $20. Fixed the part in his hair from earlier too.
He had the Kazumi cosplay. Was that Combo Breaker or was that Evo? I've forgotten already.
He's now CEO.
Oh, CEO, jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, the too many tournaments. Oh my God, save me. It's way too many
So
tournaments. All
much
right.
work, so much traveling,
All right.
so much good ass Tekken for all you guys at home.
It's been great, man. I hope that you guys have been happy at home learning. This has been a great learning experience
Yeah, even
for me,
just
especially.
seeing the clash of styles is always like the most fun for me at any foreign event. It's just like I'm not used to seeing their style out here, and it's just and everybody plays it a little differently, but it's like everybody's still playing some good ass Tekken.
Same game, yep. Same game as Tekken.
It's just so crazy how different people can make the game look with a different driver behind the wheel. You know, it's just, damn, this guy's doing a sick drift jump into a 360, 900 or whatever, and it's like this other guy just took the turn at 25. You know,
I'd really admire that about Tekken. It's a fighting game where you're still allowed to be expressive with your character and have your own setups that are your setup, really, that no one else really tries to do.
That's really the beauty of, I think, any fighting game. You know, just being able to express yourself and just having the options to do so. And Tekken is almost like, feels like to me, it's like almost like freestyling at some points, you know?
Even the way you move and the way you use your moves and your sequencing, when you choose to crouch, when you don't choose to crouch, when you step, tracking, and how it works, how people respond to things too. You know, one thing that it took me so long to learn, right? And it's so basic when you play Tekken a long time, but for me it was important, right? Is when you block something, orbital heal from Lars, perfect example, -9, right? You know, a lot of people when they're new, they block that and they press like a jab or something like that, right? And that's their response. And even I would do this for a long time, right? But the more you play, you learn that, well, I shouldn't just press a jab when they're -9. That's like kind of I already have.
Yeah, why did I turn that
I'm basically
+9 to a +9 to
one
a
or something,
+1?
right?
Yeah,
like,
why
what's the
would
point
I do
of
that?
Instead, you should look at that as an opportunity to say, okay, this is a free chance, basically, for me to go for a big mid or a big low where they don't really have very much time to respond, right? And that's really kind of Tekken 101 if you think about it.
Yeah,
but
that's like the layers of lasagna, right? That first level is, okay, if you ever do see somebody do a hop kick or a jumping kick, your instinctual habit is to do a one jab punish, right? And the next layer is like orbitals that are saved, and it's like, why are you doing a jab there? You know, it's like,
it's tough to take it to the next level. And even like sidesteps, right? Well, level 1 is sidestep. Level 2 is like, I'm going to sidestep and I'm going to crouch. And if you try to homing move me, if your homing is a high, you're going to go over my head. And we saw a lot of sidestep crouch being used at this tournament so far.
Yeah, it's very good tools. And it's not even just being able to do it, it's when. And that's a whole nother factor too. So many variables.
That's the hardest part. That's, it's discouraging at first too. Let's say you try something and it
you
doesn't work,
and you
right?
lose like half a bar.
Yeah, so you often you'll think to yourself, well, I should stop doing that because it didn't work, right? But instead, it's more like you have to find the right moment to use that type of technique.
It's just the if, how, when, and yeah, it's all those things come into play. But here we go, Koma going with the dragon off kick. We already saw him play like 3 other characters. Yeah, he played Kazumi today. He played Paul today. I think he might have played Geese
I'm sure
too.
that when season 2 started, all the Kazumi players were kind of shopping around the character select
Shopping,
screen.
yeah, that's a
like,
good way
okay,
to put it.
Who's,
Yeah.
who's gonna put
Who's
my
up for
new
sale?
waifu,
Yeah.
right? But in the end, it seems that Kazumi was still good enough that even Koma, I find that when his back is to the wall, he kind of falls back on Kazumi.
Right. That's why I told Ricky too. I feel like Kazumi is his biggest main.
Yeah.
His #1 main.
All right. So let's see what Yakko has for him.
Yeah,
All
the good
through
thing
winners, Yakko. He's been doing his best with Alyssa.
The good thing about Dragunov in this matchup is that no matter what low he blocks, he could always shoulder or while standing 1-3 to punish. So his while standing punisher against Alyssa's like to just check with small lows here and there. So it's a really good match to punish those. Sliding for pressure. So Koma is fine with just taking your life little by little. He doesn't care about the big, no launchers at all that whole set, that whole round.
That's not his style. You know what I mean? The character is a character that you would typically find as aggressive, right? But that's not Koma. He's not an aggressive player.
Yeah, he just applies his same play style to all of his characters and just uses their moveset the way he needs it to.
Yep.
Depending on the matchup. There we go again, just poking back and forth, mids and lows. Checks him there, gets him. Oh, had the side step on his while standing forward, but no whip punish.
Good block. Running 2. This is the safest Dragunov I've seen in my life. He does not risk anything.
So far, he's done like 1 running 2.
Oh,
there's another one.
There's one.
Asking you shall receive.
All right.
Thank you, Koma.
2 rounds straight.
Oh, gets the counter on the second hit. Insta screw. Oh, misses the crouch cancel on the part of the combo.
He's still got a strong positional advantage.
The instant running to the
Give me your
2
leg.
throw.
Nope, I've seen that coming. There's that while standing 2 that or while standing 1+2, excuse me, really good.
Again, nice. Real good defense from Koma.
Jeez. I'm sorry, Yakko. Try your best, bro.
Yeah, you couldn't even open him up.
He didn't get anything started there.
No, that was definitely rough. All control from Koma. Like, didn't even give him any breathing room.
Nope.
And the other thing
Why
with
would he?
Dragunov-
He should not have mercy here. Let's be real.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. I need my points.
Nope. I need my points. I need to win. I need to do my best. And it's up to Yakko to show him something different.
Crush his dreams. You try to come to my home country and take my title.
I'll see you outside.
Catch me outside.
All right, Brimstone and Fire. This does not bode well
This
for.
can't be safe to be crawling on the floor like that. Ruining that nice
He's,
jacket.
he's a soldier. He's among like tanks and missiles and crap. I think he'll be fine. He probably has radiation poisoning.
Yeah, he probably does. That's why he
All
can't
right.
talk.
Nice blocks. He's seeing those shoe shines.
Yeah. There it is. The shoulder to punish the down back 3. At any range. Koma just definitely playing a lot faster than Yakko can keep up with.
He's kind of keeping even this round.
Seems like he's always like 1 step ahead. Oh,
That
that's a
helps.
crush though.
While standing 4. Whoa!
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, caught her
Slow-mo
airborne,
floats.
so it was scaling. I hate those where nobody dies with the
it's like,
slow-mo.
it's weird, right? It's like,
Somebody should die.
oh, I'm actually kind of impressed he was ready for the follow-up combo, if anything. Low
Nice
parry.
low parry. We need to see a lot more of those from Yakko. Oh, he thought he got the tip range down 3. It does guarantee a down 3 into 1. But not quite. Wow,
Whoa.
the side step block. But the angle that it left her at was too far. Koma realized.
Wake up attack.
Koma just dancing in her face, realizing the wake up attack is coming.
Is he really playing Dragunov right now? I swear he's playing Kazumi, except down 2 is down back 4.
Yeah, that's it. I have a high crushing low now. That's it. He really is just playing
He's just
Kazumi
playing
with
the same
Dragunov.
character, right?
Uh-huh. Kazuminov. That's exactly what he's playing right now.
All right. Nice block again.
Nice 2
Give
throw.
me your leg.
Yeah, nice part about Dragunov, he actually has a legit 3-way throw. taking it with the Oki right there with the slide. Good stuff to Koma. Wow, 3 rounds straight in that
That
last
that
second.
was decisive.
Yeah, that was very decisive. Very decisive. I mean, Yakko had like one good low parry, but like not really. He couldn't really.
He never
pick
really
apart.
got momentum. He never really. It wasn't that Kokoma can see Shushan, because that's not really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a low you can react to. It's
just
more
started
like
getting
he could
predictable and
see
stuff.
the moment where a low was coming. It didn't matter which low. He just knew, okay, I'm gonna stand at this space. I'm gonna block low, and a low will come, right? And it's hard to get out of that predictableness at high level, but it's important. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
because you're trying to fight the opponent at the same time, and you're trying to break your own habit at that very
Yeah,
moment.
it's
just
it's
like
tough.
fighting 2 people at the same time. It's rough. But all right,
Yeah,
another chance
Kokoma.
at it. Kokoma's
Battle
gonna be,
hardened.
Yeah, Kokoma is going to be advancing on into the top 8 later on today, securing his spot. This is winner's quarters, so these are all going to be qualifying matches from this point on for the top 8.
Yep, we'll get some losers qualifiers soon as well, I believe. But for now, we're going to line up another one for you guys. I hope you guys are all having fun at home. Once again, we're in beautiful Lima, Peru, Collision 2019 edition.
Flores district.
Yeah, Miraflores is dope, bro. The food here has been out of. We've been talking about food the whole weekend, but
Yeah,
the food has been out of.
It's godlike. I wasn't expecting anything, but my expectations just got shot through the roof.
It's so good. Everything's good.
Wow. Pasteles? Oh my god. I didn't even know what that was before this trip.
No, actually, a lot of people don't know, so it's okay. Now you know, my friend.
Yeah, Spooky definitely taking my food virginity here. Good times.
So this is, if we're in winners still, this should be Abel Maestro versus Ruperto, if I'm not mistaken. Great. Okay, so Ruperto defeated, he defeated Mysterio.
Wow.
Okay.
Roberto,
Props to him.
yeah.
All right.
But Abel, another one of the heavy hitters here in South America.
Yep. He's looking to make it in winner's side. That would be huge. So the winner of this will face Kokoma in top 8.
And for Abel, this means a lot because he actually has some points on the board. He did travel a little bit earlier this year, and getting these last couple points is going to make a huge difference for him. Last year, he was right there at the finish line.
I would almost go as far as to say he needs a strong performance tonight if he wants to qualify.
A top 4 would be nice at this Masters event.
That would definitely get him on the right track. Okay, Venezuela for Roberto. Nice. Let's go VE.
Tag 1 getting hype in the bag. I think that those matches are still going on back there. I think that tournament should be dwindling down now too. It should be about top 8
gonna be
for
dope.
them. Yeah. Really wish the matches for that were up somewhere.
I know. I want to
crazy.
see what's gonna happen. Hopefully we can catch the end of it somehow. All right, here we go, boys. Eliza versus Marta.
Yeah, Abel de Maestro is known to use is known to use Eddie and Eliza.
Yes. I watched a lot of his Eliza last year, not so much this year, and I found it to be really. Is there such a thing as an Eddie player playing Eliza as Eddie? I don't know if that's how I could describe it, but it was enlightening what I had seen. We'll see what this version of it looks like now that it's been trained for another year.
Yeah, and he's really the one that I've noticed using Eliza's down jab like the other 2D characters. I mean, she has that privilege too.
So he probably still does this. The last time that I saw him play this character, I swear it was like he did everything that Eliza wasn't supposed to do, but somehow that was just what he made work. I don't really understand. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, this kind of looks like what I've seen before.
But Roberto with the Marduk Season 2 new character, returning character.
Yep, nice to see him back. Love the tackle.
Yeah, that's always so good for tournament. Oh, running one for pressure. I like that. Stepping the down back 2 from freaking Roberto and just whiff punishing beautifully. Abel's super ready. Oh, not ready for this,
the break, though.
This is going to be huge damage, unscaled, about 45. Oh, missing the spike part.
That's all right. We get a nice low. Nice jab punish. 10 frame punishes that knockdown are really kind of cheap.
Yeah. There it is, the down jab into EX dive kick. Recognizing it's going to be a counter hit, and that's a safe sequence, kind of like Geese and Akuma. Counter hit down jab, so
That's
good.
a punish.
Yep, The defensive rage art doesn't work out. Roberto all over it. One apiece. Oh, wow.
He's mixing up the strings.
Caught him stepping with the homing attack.
8, 8, 8.
Flip over Oki. What's it going to be? Missed the dive
He
kick.
missed the dive, yes.
Oh, I thought he was going to throw him.
That would have been cool,
He
right?
was so close to him the whole time.
If he had done the anti-air throw, that would have been, I would have lost my stuff for sure. Get in the
The
sky.
one throw.
Get in the
Oh,
sky again.
double chuck.
Oh, RD did not work.
Yeah, hit Roberto out of the rage drive. I think he was expecting Abel to back roll there. 2-1, no duck. Gets the counter on the sweep.
Good carry for this. Really good carry. Jeez.
Ooh, what's the
Eliza.
combo? What's he setting up? Oh, catches up
EX.
with the 4-4-4.
Wall to wall.
Sidewall though. Dive kick pressure. The lower you do it to the ground, the more advantage you get. He's gonna catch her.
This is gonna do a boatload.
The heartbeats. Oh my goodness.
Look at the last
Chucker.
hit. Okay.
Oh,
oh,
trade
the
off
trade!
the shove. This should be it.
Ender.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it didn't kill him.
Oh, the final
Smart
mid.
stuff. One apiece. Man, I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
I thought it was like over for him already. All right. Roberto staying alive. Nice jab punish
Trading
again.
on that shove to make the comeback. That was insane. Good punish on the slash there. Not hitting a button, looking for the jump back. He sees it. Ooh, gets caught airborne. Nice block, but uses it for frame advantage.
That's tough. He's got such a huge lead now, Abel Maestro. All right, and he advances. Excuse me, he does not advance. He goes 1-0, getting ahead of myself there.
Roberto, though, looking good. Not too many bad things I saw there. There was a couple situations where Oki, he thought it was going to work out a certain way, but Apple looked like he just knew the setups, stuck a get up 4 in there, and he just got himself out of a lot of those situations. And he didn't do any like raw tackles or anything like that. So I really am interested to see what Apple's doing to make him not do that. We saw a lot of jump backs, which will obviously not make him so that he could get tackled, but is that the answer? Is that really just the answer? Just jump back?
We shall see.
Maybe that's why he went with the Eliza pick as well. Just stay more airborne, just get him out of a lot of tackle situations like that. And she could convert with a full jump in too, with jump back 4 or the dive kick.
Okay. He might want to change stage. It looks like that's what's going on right now. So let's give them a moment to figure that out.
Okay. So it looks like they went right back to the rematch,
But he wanted a different stage.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. It's so in tournament mode in Tekken, you actually can't pause the game or anything like that. So what they'll have to do is they'll have to kill off one of the guys and have them come back into
The
it.
easiest way to do it is do like a jab string that doesn't knock down. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
Yep.
All right, these guys are fast. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're
I can hear it
figuring it out,
already.
yep.
5-second KOs, good stuff.
That's definitely some type of 3-hit string that doesn't knock down or something. All right. That was fast. Well done, guys. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, this time,
Let's make sure to pick that stage pick.
And the thing, too, in tournaments, it's like, you better call that right before your match starts, before it says go, because if not, you guys are playing that out. Good thing he called that out to the TO.
He definitely said something immediately.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, so let's see what we ended up with. He cared enough that he asked for a ruling, so.
Duomo
Mysterio, okay. Interesting choice. And he chose to switch to Heihachi.
Wow. Only.
Yeah. That's we probably got random stage.
Oh,
So that was the
probably what
character
it was.
switch, I
He
guess, is
probably
what
tried
happened,
to
okay.
do the same stage or something.
Ah, okay, I see. That explains a lot.
Little sneaky simple select, guys, man. Sneaky simple select.
You can't pick character and pick stage.
Big block, nothing.
No punish. He tried, maybe? It seemed like there might have been a dropped input there.
Oh, big low parry.
A lot of people like to down jab after that dive kick. If you low parry there, You'll stop that trick. See,
Oh,
just like
again,
that.
the counter hit down jab into EX dive kick. It's like Abel's specialty for sure.
Round 2.
All right, Abel gets the first round. Second game. Character switch ain't working out so far. Nice punish with the 2-2, but wrong special move to cancel it with.
He seems really like Roberto. Like he's having trouble figuring out his ranges a little bit. There we go. Those forward fours are working.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, back row
it.
catch with the electric. Good awareness. Good Oki. Doesn't run into the counter at 4. Jump back for the threat of the EX dive kick. You know what? I'll get out of here too then. Screw this. I don't need this. Oh, the counter down jab again. It wasn't a EX though. The reset.
Wow, resplat. That was sick. Abel.
The dive kicks. He just can't finish
EX
it.
upper. 5 golden letters.
That was so sick.
Fight.
The neutral hop kick.
I'm tired of your nonsense, Apple. Get to this wall.
Ha.
Toe kick.
4-4 for pressure. Death fist. No punish.
You know, he's been doing lots of forward 4 to establish the mid, but we haven't seen like the big lows yet.
Yeah,
The
no
down back
cash-in.
2, the hell sweep.
Yeah, nothing really.
Whoa.
Caught her
was
out of the
crazy.
air.
Reach
Nice
for
punish
the
on the
skies.
barge.
Round 4.
All right, Roberto, signs of life. Ooh,
He could have pressed a button there. He could have pressed a button there as well.
so tricky because that fireball just kind of lingers
It
out
lingers there, but if you know the timing.
there. Yeah, you can definitely whip punish it still. Oh,
Whoa,
God,
you
the
can't
back
get up
roll.
there. Cut it out. Get on this wall again. I done told you, Apple.
Oh, the restand. Unskilled. Stomp. Huge chunk of damage. Roberto, same situation as last time.
Yes.
Counter hit, down jab again.
He's alive. He's definitely alive after this.
It's gonna hurt. Final mix-up for both characters.
Let the darkness consume.
Oh man, what's it gonna be?
Mix.
It's gonna be.
Oh, the
just
fireball.
runs into a dark wave. Really heartbreaking situation there. Apple.
Good
Nice
stuff,
little wave
Apple.
to the crowd.
Yeah,
to the
I
people
mean
at home.
that was a timing situation, right? It's like he threw one out right away. He kind of waited until he thought an approach was coming, and then I'll leave this lingering here. Hopefully it works. And it
He already
did.
saw the approach. He's like, okay, you're not gonna
Dark wave,
sidestep
yeah.
here. Good stuff. Abel looking so strong. His timing on when to down jab with Liza is very good, and then the down jab into the EX dive kick.
He got quite a few of those.
Yeah, he got like 3
What
of
is
those.
it with these down jab combos? Tricky stuff.
Yeah,
All right,
bro,
guys. So
please.
I hope you guys have been enjoying all the matches that we saw so far in winners. We are going to have more matches for you guys momentarily, so please don't go away. But before that, we're just going to have a quick word from our sponsors.
Welcome back, everyone, to Tekken World Tour action here in 2019. Lovely Peru, Lima, sub-district of Miraflores.
Miraflores. You got it, bro.
Whatever. My bad.
Let's go. We in Miraflores. We here, bro. It's
Man.
fire right now.
Yeah,
I'm not
we're-
going to lie to you.
The rest of these matches are all top 8 qualifiers. We got a banger. I mean, you can see right behind Spooky's head, there's one player, but there's another player to his left.
The double jin god, Kudons.
Versus Saint. Now, I've had a few, pretty interesting commentary blocks what these two guys have been playing, and they've always brought the heat. Every single time. These guys don't ever like to have a beatdown. It's always got to be close between these two.
It's a classic matchup,
Oh.
man. Saint Kudons.
Didn't know how to shake hands for a second.
That's all right. They know how to play Tekken. That's the part that matters here.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is that, too, both these guys, outside, it seems like a lot of players, especially like a lot of the Korean players, tend to have more than one character, right? They don't have a main, in a sense, right? They seem to be more jumping around different characters. Not these two.
Saint kind of just always plays Jack, right? I thought he would change this season, but nah, he's just like, I like Jack.
I mean, so early on, he jumped around a few characters, but it only seemed like he ever switched off of Jack whenever he was down in his set or felt like he wanted to switch it up. We saw an Eddie every now and then, a Bob, but more often than not, it was always Jack.
Yep,
I've never
Jack
seen
monster.
Kudons play anyone other than Devil Jin unless he was forced to have a partner in tag.
Supposedly he plays other characters,
Yeah, I know.
but
I've
good
seen
luck
it.
seeing that in tournament.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen him definitely stream, and he streams all these other characters, but they're also usually Mishimas, and it's usually the same result, him winning.
This is a real another classic like legacy kind of match. It's a real decision based type of matchup. You know, it's really about making the right decision at the right time, and a lot of what we talked about earlier, good timing on your lows, not being predictable, things of that nature.
Yeah.
This is a really a best man wins matchup.
I think Saint's like me. He's waiting for Ganryu as well. Oh, one dropped it though. That's the first time I think I've seen Saint drop that. Nice pokes here from Saint, gets the down kick, and that's going to be the end of that round. And you know, Kudons, I mean, the one thing about this matchup too is that Saint can't be too reckless with some of his strings. Like down forward twos can be launched by
electric.
Yeah, by electric. Even though some strings that feel safe, right? Like the down forward 1-1 or down forward 1-2 1-2. Those strings can also be punished pretty heavily by electrics if you're on point. And
Yes.
Kudons has shown in the past that he can punish these.
His punishment is certainly advanced punishment.
Yeah.
That being said, it's Saint, I guess, kind of recognize what you're talking about. Hasn't really played very unsafe. It's a lot of just poking, poke away, poke, and it worked.
I think once you play a player enough, like you start to realize, like, okay, I can't get away with this, or I can't get away with that, and you take it slower. You know, these guys. This is a rematch of the first ever Tekken World Tour Finals. On console, so that was what, 2 years ago?
I think so.
That was the return of Kudons, you know, back when people were like, who's Kudons? Kudons. Oh boy.
Chop.
Okay.
The homies were cheering in the background.
The funny thing, I saw the guy in the background too pick his arms up too, like he was doing the chop with them.
All right. Man, I feel like I didn't really learn a lot there. It was more like they both played to their strengths, and somehow Saint got 3 rounds out of it.
Yeah, Saint just manhandled it, it seemed like. Kudons looks...
Even Kudons is kind of like mind flux a little bit, like, I don't know, what just happened? Why did I lose?
That was just a quick game. So we got Saint versus Kudons once again. Quick first game, though, so... You know, and the winner of this will move on to the winner side top 8. The loser will be sent to the losers bracket, where they'll have to face someone to make top 8.
It's pretty dangerous down there right now.
It's dangerous everywhere at this point.
The loser of this one, I'll let you know, my friend.
Fight.
Loser of this one will face Mysterio. I don't know. That doesn't sound exciting. I think they want to stay in winners if they can.
Yeah. Nice pokes here from both players. Awesome. Kudons opted for the smaller stage, the Mishima Dojo. Wonder if this will pay off for him. Yeah, I like this pressure here that Kudons is setting right now. Keeping Saint in the corner. Oh, big hell sweep. Ooh, down lays into the back 4.
That's right. Lasering those toes. Man, now everything's working for Kudons.
Oh, nice. Got into whiff. Down forward 1.
Round 2. Fight.
You know, a technique that I've been noticing recently, especially like at Evo Top 8, a lot of players have been making, like doing 1+2 throws, but whiffing it right in their face, hoping that they'll press, you know, like press like back 1+2 or 1+2.
I've always wondered if people are ballsy enough to try to do that intentionally, but with certain characters, right, Devil Jin's a good example. When you press 1+2 with Devil Jin, you get that weird power crush move, right? And that move has no range. It sucks. You don't ever want to do that move intentionally, right?
He does that. That's a different command.
Okay,
His back 1+2, I think he does this little charge up thing.
I know it's something really slow that you don't ever want to do intentionally, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you ever make them break incorrectly on purpose and you're ready for that, the possibility is definitely there to do something about it.
Right, like especially like against Jack, his is it's a power crush into a high, and so you whip that, you know that it's gonna be a high, you just duck it and then launch it. We haven't seen it too much today, but it feels like it's a strategy that's more.
That might be real.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you.
I mean, because realistically, if you think about it, the only way a throw gets punished is if they whip punish you like real hard by either crouching it or, like, if they break it, it's no big deal.
It's no big deal usually. Sometimes you want them to break it.
Yeah.
Depending on what throw it is.
Oh,
Good
nice.
block. That's a punish.
Yep. Man, and Saint looking real strong here. Kudons struggling to make anything get started here.
I don't understand how he does it. He's actually okay. Nice slow parry. He's been shutting Kudons down though defensively, and even this is not going to do a lot of damage.
All right, he's got it.
That was a clean Demon's Paw. Aerial headbutts.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking so good right now, too.
That's going to hit, I think.
No,
Oh, no.
did
That was
nothing.
his neutral stance. I thought that was the start of a jab.
Final round.
Very good. Kudons staying alive for one more round at least.
Low
Nice.
parry.
Another low parry. You know, that's how the last round started, too, so.
Good
Oh,
block.
yeah. He went to that again.
Yep.
No
Once
mix
too
up.
many times.
Just as the two, Kudons is using 1-2-3 as a wall combo, which is not normally the wall combo you would use against a normal size character, but I guess he's using it against Jack.
Same thing
Again.
again.
Man, Kudons has
Chop.
not broken that, blocked it once.
You can duck to get around that move.
Oh, Kudons
Good
in bad
block.
shape here.
Scary. He does have rage. 1-1-2 is the knockdown.
Yeah, but when can he use it? No, that down forward one. Man, I had real quick flashbacks of that World Final where Saint did down forward 1-1 and he got rage dart in between it. I had real bad flashbacks of that.
That would not have been bad there. Not for nothing. Might have been a game 3.
Yeah.
All right, so Kudons will be heading to the losers bracket. He'll have to face off against Mysterio. That would definitely be interesting. I want to see what's going to happen between those two.
And you know, now Saint will be in the top 8, so he's going to have a nice amount of points leading into this tournament.
That's right. Props to
The
him.
World Tour, man, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty of things. And, you know, with Koma now in top 8 winner side, Abel also, and now Saint, you know, like these 3 players, while they're, I think only Koma is in the top 20, and both Saint and Abel are just outside.
Yep.
So those
guys are all guaranteed top 5 now, no matter what, by the way. It doesn't matter if you go 0-2 in top 8. If you're winner side, you're 5th place. So
but in this situation, you
wanna go
compared to
first. Of
first,
course, you
you
wanna go
definitely need first.
at the least, though, the lion's share of the points is secured by them at this point.
Yes. Oh, here we have I believe this is a Peru team kill, I guess.
Yes, it's Roberto versus Chino maker.
Oh no, this is
Oh, sorry, winner side. My bad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Chaos.
This is Chaos and Roy Nietzsche.
Roy Nietzsche.
My bad.
I saw Roy Nietzsche play earlier, but I saw him play Geese. I knew him for a while as a Horong main, and so I want to know if he's gonna stick with the Geese or if he's gonna.
It
Oh,
seemed
he did
like
swap
he
to
did.
Horong.
He swapped to
Okay.
Horong after he lost his first game. It seemed like his wall was looking better than the Geese was actually. Like Geese kind of got scraped and he pulled out Horang and he did everything right.
Maybe
it was
it's-
Huo versus Xiaoyu, and every time that she went into AOP, he had Plasma Braid ready basically, and
Yeah.
he
I
played
mean,
the matchup pretty well.
He's definitely a player that I've always known as a Horong player. Every time I've watched him play, I played him a few times a couple of years back, and he just washed me too. I was like, man, this guy's really good.
Howard.
But if I heard that correctly, I heard he went straight to Geese Howard.
Okay.
So I guess he has confidence in this character.
It seems like he likes the Geese more. He looked so good in the Huo versus Xiaoyu matchup that I'm surprised he didn't run straight to Huo for this next game.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be one of those things where maybe he feels like his character's getting worse, or Geese is getting his Geese is getting better.
All right, so here we go.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna tell me, oh, what character should I play, Geese or X? Most likely, I'm just gonna tell you Geese. Don't bother with X, Y, or Z.
This might be amusing.
Those of you doing those fancy brackets at home, Chaos was the first one to get a big upset so far in the semis,
Round one.
taking Book down to the losers bracket.
Yeah. Definitely a bit of a shock. But when you watch Chaos play, though, it's like he plays
He
Yoshi.
played that godly.
Yeah, he played Yoshi pretty solid, because it's one of those things where his playstyle seems to be so, random. But like random in a good way.
That's what you want to be as Yoshi. To be
Exactly.
predictable with this character is quite weak. Instead, he chose so well from among all his options. Good unblockables, good mix.
Yeah, but Roy Nietzsche not having any of it. Not even giving him a chance to be random. You better start being random with your blocking. Oh,
Jumping 4. Nice carry. Got the wall, almost.
yeah, almost. Man,
Oh, we get it this time.
He's gonna get all these counter. It's nice. Maximum damage.
He freestyled that combo really well.
Wow, just
Did
raw
not
back through,
cancel,
too.
and Chaos did not punish.
Yeah, the threat of just having the cancel almost makes you freeze up and not punish something. Uh-oh.
Unblockable. He likes that unblockable transition. He's really good with it.
Yeah.
Plus.
If you Chaos, that's okay, right? 'Cause you got him to spend his
Oh, nice
meter and the
flash.
flash. The flash traded with the down jab, so that's 100% in Yoshimitsu's favor. The only issue though is that you can't do that too often. If Roy Nietzsche catches that,
He's gonna do nothing.
Yeah, and then you just get eaten up for it.
Wake up kick. This is a good carry for Geese also. Really
Sidewall?
good carry. Jeez.
Almost.
Down forward 2 counter.
Yeah, this down forward 2, he's been getting a ton of counter hits off all these homing moves. Down forward 2 specifically.
+2. That was clean. Nice follow up too.
Round 4.
Roy Nietzsche looking good here.
Fight.
That's a step.
Yeah. That move's a little bit hard to step. It's actually easier to step if you're closer to him. The further out you are, it seems a little bit difficult.
Nice mid. Man, chaos.
Oh, that wasn't a counter hit.
No, it was not. He tried to punish, but too far away. That's something.
Oh, this could be starting something big. Oh, he tried to jab carry. And gets clipped out there. Chaos tying it up. Final round, first game.
Roy Nietzsche, very close to getting another meter. Unblockable again.
Yeah, he really does love that. You're right.
He's good at that. I don't get it. It just
Yeah.
he gets it to hit every time. You can interrupt that, by the way. That's not guaranteed.
Oh, nice punish. Oh, and that's a counter.
Big boy damage. My God, Geese.
Yeah, Roy Nietzsche taking that last round very easily.
Stay down, maggot.
All right, close set. You know, he didn't really get to party that game yet. You know, I feel like with Yoshi, right, that's the signature thing, right? Is you haven't really played until you got to party a little bit, right?
Right.
And he hasn't reached that critical mass of partying for me. I'm not satisfied yet.
Well, I think it's just because Roy Nietzsche has been so on point. You know, every time you want to see like, oh, Chaos has an opening now, he's getting counter hit down 4-2. He's getting, all these. Roy Nietzsche's hitting him with the back 3-2.
Yeah, down forward 2s, catching him for trying to step.
Yeah. So Roy Nietzsche's able.
Oh, you can't tech that. He lucked out that it wasn't a full combo.
Man, I think he tried to do the spin out there to try to avoid that follow-up.
Maybe.
Oh,
No duck.
Yeah, he's not ducking, but with your back to the wall, it's pretty
It's
risky.
dangerous, yes.
Man, but Roy Nietzsche managing to get that. I guess if you're Chaos, the silver lining is that you got him to spend a meter for that.
Sure. Pip slap. Follow up.
Nice.
Wow,
Man,
he's
just-
going for the 3 Jake every time. Jumping combo.
Oh,
Almost.
Yeah,
I
got
think he
him.
went for one too many hits there.
It was
Flash.
weird. It was a weird angle where the forward one just wouldn't have hit there. Man, and Roy Nietzsche now looking super strong. Has a meter on deck. And the thing is, it feels like he's been so like 100% almost on all of his
That for 1+2.
yeah, all of his launches.
Perfectly. Missed the carry. He's doing good though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of working.
Yeah, his reads working out very much in his favor.
Nice break.
Oh, again. Just a little bit off
Oh,
axis this time.
nice jump. That's dumb. He
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Roy Nietzsche, 2-0 straight.
Yeah,
That was fast.
Yeah, that was a fast match.
I wonder if these two have a history, right? Because it just seemed like Yoshi was so passive. Like outside of like some spins here or there, he didn't really go for his big tricks. No handstand stuff.
Yeah.
None of the gimmicks that we saw from him when he was up against.
I just don't feel like he had the openings. Like every time he thought he had an opening, that's
He's
when a
just-
counter hit came
something
from
was
Roy
out
Nietzsche.
there.
Or like anytime, because one of Yoshi's like biggest threats is kind of his full crouch game. He gets in full crouch and then it's either he has a sword sweep.
Unblockable.
Yeah, he has some scary mids, and every time Roy Nietzsche like spaced it out, he just came in with the swipe. Every time he was ducking, so. When you get all those launches like that, when you get 2 launches
Eventually.
every round, yeah, you should be all right.
All right. Well, props to Roy Nietzsche. He'll be in the top 8 winner side.
So that's I believe that's 2 Koreans and 2 Peruvians
Yeah,
in top
that's
8.
pretty good. Pretty good mix. I like that. I like their odds. How about that? 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, so Roy Nietzsche will play Saint. And Kokomo will face off against Alvo Del Maestro. That'll be all top 8 winners. We'll be seeing that in not too long from now, guys. So, but now, I believe we're going to decide that loser's bracket, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
So
Not
we
sure
got-
who's going to come up, but
We got some killers left in here. Loser's side, we still got Yakko has to face Book. Roberto has to face Chino Maker. Nene the Dragon must face Chaos. And Kudons must face Mysterio. So those are the losers matches that we're going to see, I believe.
So there's still a good chance that we might have another Korean in top 8, and Book is still roaming
Book
around.
still, yep. Thailand's legend. Book, very strong Jin. He tends to bounce back real quick. He gets real angry when he's in losers round.
Yeah.
He gets that. What? You put me in losers? LLRK. 4-4.
Man, is that what it is? Hey, when gym players get mad, that's the LLRK?
I guess that's when they start doing it. You notice that when they're playing safe, they don't do it right. But then when they need to come back, all of a sudden it's like, save me from the speakers. Things are breaking around us, guys. It's okay. It's not our fault. Don't worry. We didn't break anything. Someone else did.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Even when I drop the glass.
Oh, even when it's your fault? That's okay. I mean,
I drop the glass and I'm like, I didn't break that. It's like when commentators curse happens. That wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Ducking is human nature.
It's what I do best. I'm ducking all the time, even when I'm standing. That's the best part.
All right, boys. Losers bracket. We got 4 matches remaining to decide the top 4 loser side. Top 4 loser side. Top 8 loser side.
And
4 people will be losers in top 8.
Oh, actually, this is going to be Peru versus Venezuela.
This is Chino Maker versus Roberto.
Yeah, Roberto, I remember he got top 3 at TXT I think
really?
2 years ago. Yeah.
That's pretty beast. That tournament was pretty hard.
Yeah, that was the year Crespo would end up winning.
Yes, I remember that.
He must have a super limited edition Tekken hat because I've never seen that colored hat.
He actually has points already.
Julia Chang.
Wow.
Yep. He also was that Broforce event that I mentioned earlier. He also was there, Broforce Cup. He got 5th.
Right.
He lost to Nene the Dragon, who was also in semis, and another player, Joseph King.
Nice.
I should have caught that tournament. I
He's
gotta watch
rocking.
this Broforce Cup. All right.
He's rocking the Marduk still. You know, pretty interesting because I remember him being a, I want to say Jin 2 years ago. But you know, 2 years is a lot of time, and you get new characters, you get
New tech.
Yeah.
Both these characters are new, in fact.
Stream is live.
New to Tekken 7, at least.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm gonna bury you. Round 1. Fight.
The contrast is so crazy. She's a little short
but
Native American girl versus giant wrestling beast.
But yet she can carry you to the wall way better than he can.
Oh, his turn carry's exceptional.
Oh,
Tackle.
nice. Yeah, the tackle when you crouch, it's harder to break. Again.
Another.
The mix-up.
He mixed up which options he chose as well.
Round 2.
Yeah, the tackle's such a scary tournament option.
It's so good. Now he has the rage drive tackle. That thing's insanity.
Wow, goes for the
Nice, he
power
got the
crush?
bounce and the big boy combo.
Nice.
Elbow. Whoa, the damage was crazy.
Her damage output is insane. Ooh.
Right back at you, Chino Maker.
Ties it up 1-1.
Fight.
Whoa, while standing 3.
Nice combo.
Well, the games are over, my friend. These guys are fighting for top 8. Nice block.
Man, just look at, they're both just playing it so patient, but the one hit that they get ends up being a ton of damage and ton of offense.
Bro, he fought his way off the wall.
Nice.
Well played, Roberto.
And you saw that there, he did the throw into the VTS tackle transition. You actually do less damage on the initial throw just for the potential to get more damage off of the tackle.
He's guessed right on every tackle follow-up so far as well.
Yeah.
Enter. Nice punish.
Oh, the counter
That
hit.
was clean. Ooh. Get in the sky.
Again, oh, got
Nope.
up this time.
Watch those toes. Tackle.
Nice.
He has to guess right. Oh my goodness. the damage. Good block.
Ooh, what a block, too. Very nice there.
He even went for the launch punish on the back turn wake up kick.
Yeah.
Mark. That was pretty beastly.
Yeah, the one round he won, it was like, it seemed like a quick beatdown, but it was a quick beatdown every round.
He turned it around.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I'm number 1.
Well, it sounds like they're staying in the same stage.
You ready?
She told me the stream was live before, but she never turned off the stream.
It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. She's new to Twitch and all that. She's figuring it out.
She didn't know how to stream.
I thought it was live, but it wasn't. I'm sorry, guys. This time it really is. My bad.
I was streaming to no one for the past 20 hours.
Go look at the Julia Chang Twitter at the tweet. Stream is live. It's not live. I don't see anything. It's a black screen. Can you fix the audio? Flashing arrow.
Nice. All right, this stream is live.
Yep.
Looking a little bit more live than last time.
But you know, something like that kind of happened. Oh my goodness. Why he's going? I love these freestyle combos he's doing.
I think this is max damage. It looks so
Okay.
good. Oh,
That's a
nice.
punish.
Yeah, he's been going for that every time, even when the wall's too close.
Man, remember the days where that being a low mid was part of the mix-up, and you would like get hit by the say that never happens anymore. People always block it correctly.
Cool, nice low parry. It's a little bit amount of damage there.
Oh, that was sick.
Yeah, the VTS tackle, you can cancel that into a sidestep. Allows you to, kind of freestyle and.
No, that was he reacted to a wake-up option that he saw, and it was just easy with punish there for him.
Beautiful. Chino Maker, not scared
Oh,
of
that
it.
was a nice mix. I thought he was going to go for the 4-4-3 extension instead.
Almost got into the wall, but nice. Chino Maker now tying it up. And these rounds have been going so quickly. There's everything's momentum based. Whoever gets the first big launch,
Carry again. Nobody's dropping anything either, man. These combos are consistent. Oh my god, the damage.
Yeah, you have to break that one. If you don't break that one, you take a ton of damage.
Top knee. We're going to the last round.
I didn't want to say that Roberto was going to win that round as soon as he got the first launch, but Roberto was going to win that round.
I mean, that's been the theme. That's been the theme.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's not a launch yet. No, there it is. Next game, game 3.
It might be. It's happening. It might be a gold. All right, we prevented that. Nice low. This will be a good time to turn it around for Chino Maker. Nice jabs.
Oh, the
Counter.
counter hit. That's going to be bad. Nice! Nice!
RD! Can you guess?
Oh, he
guessed
finally
right.
got it.
RD did not work! Roberto with the comeback.
That was a beautiful combo there, too. You saw that with the ground throw, picking up, making sure you got the tailspin, made sure they hit the walls, side wall spot so he can get the rage drive. And even though the rage drive, the extension didn't hit because he actually got the block, man, that was
Everything was
perfect.
clean.
Yeah, perfect.
And it was
way to
Roberto
start it
Jr.'s rage drive, too.
Oh, yeah.
Sniff that out.
Beautiful job there.
That was God. Dang, I actually thought it was going to go to third game there.
Yeah, I mean, every
alright.
round,
That was the theme.
every round was showing me that the first hit was screw. Man, commentators curse, huh? Not my fault. Trust me, I didn't do that.
Oh, snap. It's Book.
Oh yes, Book is back up.
All right. Tile Engine. Let's see what he's got. So he's up against, who did I say? I said who it was already, but I'm so bad with names. I always forget.
I just remember it being like 4 letters. The Elisa player.
Yes. My God, I'm so bad with this.
I think getting set up here.
Yep, good luck to both monsters, by the way. I hope that you guys are enjoying this, by the way. Shout out to, of course, all of the Peru community for coming out tonight. Hope that you guys have been having a good time. Beautiful Lima, Peru.
Yeah.
Collision 2019. It's been a great Masters event. Well run and organized. Everybody seems to have kind of, found their way to their match as well and everything else. And
Yeah,
finally,
and one-day tournaments, a rarity nowadays.
don't see that much anymore. It's true. But they did it all beginning to end. 200 plus people.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was recording a few Tag 1 matches, man. They're taking it seriously over there.
I want to catch the tail end of it if I can.
Yeah.
Oops, they put the PS4 to sleep. Well, that's no bueno. We need an awake PS4 to play. We need a PlayStation that's awake, not a sleep PlayStation. Poor Spencer's trying to explain to Book how to turn the PlayStation back on. And poor guys.
Just press the power button. Yeah, the hardest
I love
part
it.
about
Oh, we did it. Woo, it's back.
You know, the hardest part about PlayStation is that there's so many different models. Is like the power button moves every time.
Oh yeah, and then this one's touch sensitive. This
Yeah.
one's a button. This one has optical. That one does not have optical. Oops.
Well, at least they didn't shut it down completely. So now
No,
we don't.
We don't have to wait forever.
Yeah, we
That's
just
true.
go right back into it.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
All right, Book wants to join his Talon teammate in top 8.
Talon eSports.
But to do that, he's going to have to beat this man right here.
This is Yakko. I was like, man, I'm like dying, like struggling, trying to remember. It's Yakko.
Jin Kazama. Alisa Voskanovic.
Yakko, Alyssa.
Jin Kazama.
Man, so last time for Book in winners bracket, the struggle was real.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here in losers.
It felt like when you were watching, you could just see kind of this frustration setting in. Like it felt like more hop kicks were coming out because he just didn't want to deal with any Yoshi mix-ups.
This
But-
time around, he'll probably have had enough time to calm down.
Yeah, I mean, well, he had to have played a few games in losers too to make it this far. So, you know, sometimes you just need that one reset in momentum where it's just like, all right, hold on, I'm in losers bracket now. Let me calm down real quick and figure out what's going on.
It's a dangerous stage for both guys.
Yeah. Although the unfortunate thing is that Jin doesn't have a lot of great tools to break the floor. Like
He's got like some stuff. The command throw, the 2-1 breaks the floor, right?
yeah.
I think so. And then he's got the down 2 in combos. That's pretty nice.
But you know, for a lot of characters, like there'd be some things where it's like, oh, this move knocks down, and all of a sudden the next move you do is
Sure,
guaranteed,
typically.
and it'll break
He
the floor.
he doesn't have a lot of that stuff, but what
Yeah.
I like about him, right, is that actually his wall carry is only okay if his back is to the wall, right? But then on this stage, it kind of opens up for him. He can always go wall to wall here. That was sick. Oh, right back at you.
Nice.
That was some miss for miss there, but Book got the best of it.
Yeah, you know, Book is one of those Jin players that really likes to use the parry as well. Not as parry heavy as Sora. Sora's the Saudi Arabian Jin.
Yep.
But I'd say Book is right. Like he's probably the second most like parry heavy Jin I've seen. But you know, being able to parry with like the reason why many people always say Jin is like hypothetically top tier is because of the parry.
Parry's one of the best moves in the entire game.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Wow, just nice patience there, nice block. Wow, just made it whiff right in front of his face. All he did was like smell her knee real quick.
Just a little back step is all it takes.
Nice combo there.
He was actually lucky at that anyway. That's gonna wall splat. I can't English anymore because Book.
He's interrupted your sentence with 12 frames.
She's just a little robot. Take it easy. All right, Book.
Yeah, that was a quick 3-0.
Do you know how many hours I flew to get here, my guy? That's what that face says. I must make top 8 or else.
I'm always shocked that people are like, I flew in the day right before the tournament after like a 27-hour journey.
Dude,
I'm just like,
I don't know how they do it.
how?
When I was working in Philippines, man, I would take that flight and I was dead to the world for like 3 days after that. Sometimes I wouldn't even go to the office. I'd be like, sorry guys, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. I can't imagine doing that, man. It's just like, you put me on a plane for like 3 hours. I'm just like, oh, all right, this whole day's ruined. Call me, wake me up tomorrow. All right, we got an endless stage here.
Alyssa may or may not be in airplane.
Round 1.
She's got like all the parts and stuff. She flies everywhere. Game 2. No hop kicks for you, my friend. Get mixed.
And we still got a mini combo after that, too. Wow.
Both defensively, is actually kind of scary for Yakko. He's opening up defensively. I see a lot of parry. I see a lot of attempts to like duck a string.
Yeah, and you know the thing is too is that he chose a infinite stage, but he's not utilizing the space. I think he really just didn't like the usage of the walls that put on him. see the patience from Yakko. He's trying to back away. Oh, there we go.
That's a good forward.
Finally got to start here.
Out of there.
Oh, the big electric. Drops the combo.
Another parry attempt.
Oh, again.
Another.
Ooh. All
But
right, caught him
Yakko,
right
I
here.
feel like Yakko can scout that. He just
Yeah.
needs to be careful.
Yeah, you could. Even if you scout it though, it's hard to punish sometimes because you have to. It's weird because you have to wait for after the parry whiffs.
Oh, he's gonna go over.
But he's not
Slow-mo
dead.
slide.
He's not dead. There's a mix-up
Mix.
after. Oh, he's all
Right
again.
again.
Round
Once is nice, but twice is
Twice is
pretty
also
good.
nice.
Twice is
I think it's
great.
nice.
The same situation. Why not? Let's
Three times it might be staged. I don't know.
yeah.
Hop kick.
Like, listen, Godfather 1 was good, 2 was great, you know, 3, yeah.
Maybe you should have stopped at the second one. Man, Book has had enough. Wake up,
Ooh.
attack.
Drill him.
Weirder list of stuff. RD mix. He went for low.
Nice
Good.
block there from Book.
round 4.
Now 1 round away from advancing to our top 8 in the loser side.
Down
Wow.
forward to eat this, my friend. You want top 8? Better go through me first.
Yeah, we need one more slow-mo before that happens. Nice. Gets a great combo there. Easy damage.
Nice backstep, but not the right option there with the hop.
Man, just look at the slow pokes here from both players. Just trying to keep each other out, but at the same time, like trying to get some sort of offense started.
Whoa. He wants that hop kick so bad, but Book's not giving it to him.
Yeah, I think he must be hit confirming it too because I haven't seen him finish it. So that's pretty good on Yakko's part. But he's gonna have to make something work here. Man, and that was, yeah,
Book
that's
had to whip punish.
yeah, it's a scary whiff now. You see Book now.
Oh my god, you're a brave man, my friend.
Oh
wow,
my
he got
God.
it to work.
He must
Persistence.
be either he's got a good hit confirm off of that too.
You know, it's crazy that he was willing to keep playing that game, seeing that Book was adjusting to it.
Yeah. Because it felt like our Book's like finally waiting for
He's
it.
gonna whip punish it, right? But
All right, there we go though, and he's still
oh,
going.
nice parry. That's scary.
I think he probably could have got a bigger launcher, but Book was just unsure. Didn't want to risk it. Went for the 2-4 safe standard.
Step not working. RD. He needs a lot more than this. That helps. Actually, it's almost even.
Oh,
that
that
also
helps.
He got it. Duck, 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 duck.
No!
Oh, he was committed.
Yeah, you can see that he was trying to do, I think, while standing 1+2. Book was able, took the risk, and it paid off. 13 frames. Didn't even have to armor through it.
No, it just won flat out. All right, and Book will advance top 8. Man, that was close.
Yeah, very, very close. I mean, it seemed like it was going to be a beatdown after that first game. It was like, man, what does this guy do? But he just started throwing out hop kicks, and
Dude,
when they hit,
last,
that's
that
when they
previous
needed
round
to.
was sick.
The slow-mo,
He definitely
the
did.
same
Two
slow-mos?
slow-mos.
Are you kidding me?
And then the sequence of hop kicks over and over, trying to confirm until he finally got one.
Yep.
Also good.
Oh,
Is that
that's Kudons and Mysterio. You know who the crowd's gonna be cheering for.
I just want to see like an artwork of like, you know how Devil Jin has the wind pose where he flies in, but I want it to be Kudons just flying in like he's Devil Jin.
You remember that one Photoshop Giuna did after he won, where it's like it was Devil Jin like coming down, but it was just Devil Jin wearing a white turtleneck.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. It's so tight, man. Let's go.
Yeah, you know that's the nice thing too. Is like when you're a character loyalist like that, it's like then everyone will associate you with one character. It's like now
That's
like,
part of the fun. I
yeah,
think. When you're
like who do you associate D with now? You can't. It's like it's hard to like in my heart of hearts, I still associate him with Ryan, but that's because I've known him for
sure.
I've watched him for so long. But if you're like a Tekken 7 player, I don't know what
Who's
character.
me? He's the best.
Yeah, it's like-
yes, right. Who does he play?
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone. Right? Mysterio and Kudons.
Yeah.
This is dangerous for Kudons. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Mysterio's definitely a guy I had pegged for top 8.
And Kudons, he's kind of the late bloomer to this Tekken World Tour this year. I believe Evo was his first try at it, and he just hasn't really been going to too many tournaments. So the fact that he's here now, shows that he's serious. He still wants to qualify for the finals, but he's got a long road ahead of him, and
he's ready to commit again. But he's already been committed. He's qualified multiple times. He's been here, a few times, right?
Yeah.
Mysterio, this guy's hungry right now. This guy's the guy that hasn't been there yet. He's had a little taste of what it could be, but he hasn't seen the same level as Kudons.
yeah. So this is definitely going to be a big challenge for both of these players, because one player was trying to get back to the top, and the other player wants to finally
He's hungry for
yeah,
this.
see it. Wants to put it in his sights.
This would be a big win for him over Kudons as well.
Yeah, a lot of these Peruvian players too, they know that their skills are high enough to compete at the world level, but they just, for various reasons they can't.
You need an opportunity to
Yeah.
show what you can do.
So this is, if you want an opportunity, this is like
This
your
is
biggest one right here, playing against one of the former champions.
This is a match that will tell us a lot about the current state of their game plan, and also will probably affect the outcome of the tournament in one way or another.
Yeah, for sure.
Kudons sticking around in losers bracket will be really dangerous for everyone else that's still in the top 8. Looks like we're almost ready. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're almost ready, guys. It sounds like there's some Bluetooth pads left on the console. We got to get rid of those because no interruptions, please. This is a very,
Yes.
very critical matchup here. Very important matchup.
Man, you could see the crowd in the back there. So, they want to support their countrymen.
Of course. They're definitely going to cheer on Mysterio.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things about the South American tournaments, is how supportive the crowd gets, and just the love of the game that they have. It's very obvious.
This is tense, man. I'm excited to see what's good. I'm ready to press go right now. Start fighting. Enough of this pre-show stuff. Let's get it on.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, let's see what characters we got here. Obviously, we got Devil Jin coming from one player.
Kudons, yep. Mysterio, he opted for Leo this time.
Wow.
I like this matchup as the Leo player. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, interesting. Mysterio, I've known him as just kind of like, he tends to just play just different characters. I remember Kazumi quite a while ago. Leo also was one of his mains. Very interesting play style is what I remember, because he's willing to take like very generous like risks at times where you're like, that seems kind of odd, but it worked out
It
perfectly.
kind of works out. What I like about this particular matchup, I'm glad that Mysterio went for this choice, right, is we talked earlier about stuff like Koma playing Kazumi and winning with just 3 moves over and over, right?
Right.
This is a matchup with Leo versus DJ. If she wins, she really can stick to her 5 best moves and make those work against him.
Yeah, for sure. Mysterio right now got a great start here. Oh, big
Nice
L
health sweep. The rage damage helps out a little bit, not too much.
Which side's the breakable wall? The other one. This stage, it always takes me a while
It
to
gets
remember
confusing.
which wall breaks.
It's worse when you play online too, because you know how you can be flipped, even though
Yeah.
you think your player won. He has to be aware of that I was going to say the core circle forward 2 of Leo. Very dangerous when your back is to the wall.
Man, just the pokes here from both players, playing it very calm.
Dude, I really like what Mysterio's doing here, though.
Yeah, for real.
It's hard for DJ to win when Leo's score. Everything's plus or safe or tracking.
You notice a lot. The Mysterio's basically
Down forward 2. Godlike. This is a kill, actually. 4-4. Shoulder. Oh, he missed it. No, I jinxed him. I'm sorry.
Ooh, got the tech. No, you didn't jinx anyone, Spooky.
Round 3. Fight.
Man, and Mysterio now getting a good start here. Kudons looking a little shaky. Nice.
Step down
side
forward
step.
2.
Man, Mysterio looking super strong right now. Oh, just a little bit
Far.
far.
Down forward 4 counter.
Man.
Balcony break.
Nice. Got the counter, too.
Nice down 4. Another down 4. Max range hell sweep. All he can get is that.
Ooh.
Mysterio.
Yeah,
Man.
Mysterio looking super strong. And you know how it goes, right? Everyone, like Wayne's out there, like, man, how come there's no Leos for me to copy off of, man? I love when Wayne says that. why is everyone saying Leo's so good? And yeah, I'm the only Leo player.
Well, there you go. You can copy down 4 over and over. Wing. Apparently, that's what's hot in the streets versus Kudons.
Nah, but you know, Mysterio is just a strong player overall. It doesn't matter what character he's playing, but he's making Leo look really, really strong right now.
Dude, this pick's working. I liked the pick the minute he chose it, but it's kind of working like 10 times better than I thought it would. I thought that was going to be like a 3-2, not a 3-0 scrape.
Yeah, I mean, Kudons looking a little bit shaky here. I mean, ever since he got to Saint, it's been kind of just a beatdown.
These guys are good. He said it himself. He
Yeah,
has a
he
lot of
did.
respect for the local talent. Bokuho 2.
Nice, got the block.
And he went for the step punish just to get the big boy damage.
Yes.
That's so hard. They do that all the time. Think about that. You have to do sidestep into crouch dash electric to get that, and you have to do it fast. Tekken.
Yeah, if you're a lazy person like me, you like delayed hop kick is still good.
Yeah, it's not
But
bad. It works.
but doing it, if you're a Mishima player, you have to do electric.
The block.
And it's getting
Close.
close.
Oh, down for a 1. Got there just in time for double jump.
Man, that was such a risky get-up kick, too, because it felt like Mysterio tried to stop right before it connected so he could whip punish it, but he got hit instead.
Nice step.
Yeah.
Step again. He's got to watch out for that. Kudons is stepping after the down 4.
Yeah, now Kudons now stepping it up here with a lot of more hell sweeps coming out. Ooh, I like that conversion there. He knew that it's the sidewall, so he did tsunami kicks to end that combo.
Tracking.
Ooh, wow! 1-1 just missed.
Crouch
Wow!
dash 3.
Yeah, that caught him stepping a little bit, and now Kudons.
Round 3.
2 rounds up against Mysterio.
This was kind of like the first game, but the other way now. It's like Kudons has kind of figured out how to keep momentum and just does just enough to stay ahead.
Right.
Down 2 trade. That's big.
And Mysterio now trying to keep Kudons out.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great whip punch there.
Mix.
Ooh, got caught. Again. That
That's
should
it.
be it. And Kudons ties it up so quickly.
Settle. So I wonder if Mysterio will change now. Definitely opted to change something.
So he only went to stage.
Okay. All right. So I guess the Leo pick is going to stick around. If I was him, I want to see not circular walls. I want to see like Mishima Dojo or something random like that. See what he opted for.
It sounded like he just went random because
Okay.
I didn't hear any cursor movement at all. So I'm assuming that it was just random.
All right. Let's see.
Dragon's
Dragon's Nest. Okay.
Close enough. It's probably a good choice here for both players.
Yeah. This kind of works. It plays to the strengths of the matchup.
Man, and Mysterio looked so good in that game 1, and Kudons looked so good in that game 2. So
Round 1.
where's the momentum at now?
I'm not sure what's about to happen, to be honest. I'm mad confused. The thing I'm most confused about is how well down 4 is working for Mysterio. The down 4 is like an okay button, right? But it's not like a crush button or anything. Oh, that was good.
Nice block. Yeah, it's not a crush button, but it's one of those buttons that you need to just throw out there just to keep Mishima players from moving.
He's getting a bowl of down again. He's getting a bowl of damage out of it.
And it's actually a great round ender too, because if you do down 4 and they block it and you finish a string,
Yes.
if they're trying to whip punish or trying to block
While
punish,
standing punish, they will definitely get interrupted for that one.
yeah, it's a very common round ender for a lot of players.
Sure. He hasn't needed to even go to that tactic though. He's just been making down 4 work. There's a down 4 too.
Oh,
That's a punish.
not terrible. So if you're,
That could have been worse. You can actually get 12 frames for that now.
oh man, Mysterio now.
Let's go.
And you were right on about that down 4. Like that has really been
He's done so much. That's not a move that I like to press that much as Leo myself, but he's definitely making me rethink that button right now.
It's not a button I tend to see from Leo players
No,
either. So I definitely am looking at that move specifically as maybe that's a
He knows
good,
something about how down 4 works.
Kudons here though, tying it up.
He's getting in lots of small damage, but he's making it add up quickly. And now he has a small life lead.
Yeah.
Good patience.
Man, how many down 4-2s has he done in a row? Again.
Oh, nice step. Nice punish. 1-4. This is dangerous for Kudons.
But he does have rage.
Oh, that was an accident.
Oh, and he got him hit.
One accidental input.
Wow, yeah, you know what, that accidental input, he could have got launched for it. Kudons wasn't ready for it. He didn't even expect it.
He just saw something random and was like, okay, let me get what I can get.
Yeah, I know that's at least jab punishable there. Yeah, it's getting close now. Quick whiff. Yeah, that was a huge whiff for Kudons.
Oh, drop combo.
Yeah.
Nice punish.
Fortunate drop there from
Whoa,
Mysterio.
nice stuff. Minus 12. No! Oh, he could have down forward to that.
Yeah, that was hard, man, because while it's technically a counter, it's not really.
It's hard to see, yeah. To be honest, I kind of, oh man, Kudons. Oh, off axis.
Yeah, the off axis got him to flip over.
Nice break. Leo has the rage for Mysterio.
Now, any launch from either player will do it.
Good block.
Good.
Get off me. RD, yes, of course. Good block.
It's getting close now. Kudons, oh, got it. And the broken plate to end the round. Final round, double Luigi.
So important for both guys here.
Yeah,
Mysterio trying to put his name on the map.
Oh, caught him. Got a counter hit, a forward 4. See a lot more down 4s and down forward 4s coming from both players. Big hell sweep. This will carry to the wall.
Ender. He went for Vix. Nice rollout. Whoa, he did that so quick. Gotta get away from this wall somehow. Down for a 1-2 counter. Orbital.
Wow, he went for orbital instead of...
Okay, side switch.
Oh, the broken plate. Not scared at all. Just walks up, broken plates. And that's going to be it.
All right.
Mysterio out of the tournament, unfortunately. Kudons will advance to our top 8 loser side.
All right, well, props to Kudons, man. That was
a
definitely
close
tough opponent. Tough opponent, man. That first game was convincing. I was like, whoa.
But then you saw, the second game. You're like,
what? Also convincing, right? Like, how did that happen? I don't get it. Okay.
It's hard to tell, man. The momentum shifts in fighting games in a set. One set can just go so crazy.
You just go sour real quick.
Yeah.
Like everything was good, and then just laid out. Like what just happened?
It was all
to me?
good just a second ago. What the hell?
All right, so this is the final qualifying match, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the journey through semifinals. It's been lots of fun for me to see, who's taken down who and who ended up in losers that we expected to see, I guess, around in the winner's side.
Yeah, and it feels like has almost been chalk. Obviously booking the loser side is something that we didn't expect.
That's an upset, I think.
And either Saint or Kudons had to be in losers because they met up before top 8, but just overall the level of play here has been outstanding. I've loved watching all these players play. I love watching them play against the international competition and even watching them play against each other. The most interesting aspect of watching 2 Peruvian players play each other, because you know that they've played each other for a while. So it's like so watching it from afar, like you're just like, what are these guys doing?
They know each other.
But yeah, it's already so many layers upon layers. Like you don't understand it until you get to that part. And that's only something you can build upon when you played someone for so long. Like then the game looks like really dumb. That's
how it goes. I mean, I think that stuff looks cool to me. Just seeing the situational mind game, because after a while, you kind of, if you play the game enough, you kind of know all the characters and you know their signature moves already, and you know what's going on with that whole aspect. But seeing the nuances, how each guy uses their 50+ move set and finds like the particular move they like to use in the situation, that's the hardest part to study and the most important part, I guess. Yep. So we're just waiting on one of the homies that are chilling in the restroom, guys. As soon as we have that ready, we'll be ready to go. Oh, there we go. Who is the last one? Let's see. It should be Chaos versus Nene the Dragon, right? All right, so Chaos, this was the great Yoshi that we saw. And Nene the Dragon was one of the favorite players that we talked about a bit and said, okay, he had a good chance of doing it. Well, certainly enough, he's here in the top 12. And one of these guys will be getting top 8. But it's only the best one. So they're going to have to team kill each other. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this one. I mean, Chaos, I think, kind of made a name for himself after that match with Book. I think
Really good match versus Book, and his match to qualify for top 8 was almost like a 180 with that. Like he really didn't get a lot of chance to get his 50-50 started and this whole crazy Yoshi style. Hopefully we'll get to see some of that this game versus Nene the Dragon. Last spot of top 8, guys, is Collision 2019, Lima, Peru. And please stick around for the top 8 because it'll be immediately after this. MYK and Rick Stowe will be holding it down for you guys. Markman was supposed to be here. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. Flights, things break.
Yeah.
Weather happens.
Man, that sucks.
It's okay.
All right, so here we go. Our final qualifier match for our top 8, which will happen later tonight, basically in like 20 minutes
Yeah,
after this
pretty
set's
much
over.
we're gonna do this. We're gonna set up and we're gonna go.
Man, a one-day tournament, huh?
Those don't happen
The
too
rarity.
much anymore. Yep. Even Strong Style was 2 days.
So we got Yoshimitsu versus Kazuya. We've been hyping up these Peruvian Kazuyas for quite some time.
Well, we have one here. It's Nene.
Yeah. I was
guess it
watching
makes total sense.
Nene play Tekken Tag 1 earlier, and I was just like, man, this guy's really good. I wonder if he plays Tekken 7.
Yep, and sure enough, here he is.
Ooh.
Wow. Twin business, the classic.
Ooh,
Nice
nice
carry.
wall carry. Yeah, love that. 1-1-2 to push over.
Who says
Beautiful.
Kazuya can't do damage? Spin to it. I love it.
Wow, nice
he
combo.
definitely spun. Hell sweeps.
Oh,
Oh,
big.
flash.
Oh,
no.
I wonder. I think he might have been just a little off axis.
I think
Normally
so,
that would be a combo, but because he was off axis, the pogo just did not hit.
Counting it down for 2. Again with the carry. Man, he made it all the way to the wall again. Nene.
Yeah, looking real good here.
Side flat. He was ready. Oh, full count dash cheat. Come on.
Nice. Oh, armors through the first hit, and he tried to do blue stuff. He's like, nah, I'm gonna hit you before you even get there, son. What are you doing?
That second round was all Nene. Chaos, we're gonna get a wall finally.
Oh yes.
Open
beautiful.
time.
Oh.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh.
He can punish. He's trying to punish. Okay. Side splat again. Why is everybody getting real hell sweep combos? Nene, what's going on? 2 in 1 game?
Nice.
Oh.
Again, that's something Chaos has been going towards so much. Doing a string, canceling out of it, and getting the unblockable. And Chaos making Yoshimitsu look real good.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, that's so hard to do, by the way. As someone that's practiced that, it's actually hard.
It's not only that too, it's the fact that after that you can actually spin out of it, but because Kazuya's wall setting 2 is a homing attack, you can't spin out of it. Oh, he gets himself
He
rage.
Oh,
He might be
can
tackling.
block. Oh, no. Nene the Dragon.
Yeah, I think Chaos, what he was doing, he was running up, and I think he thought he was going to tackle, so it looked like he either tried to
He
stop.
looked like it looked like the startup of a move happened there at
Yeah.
the last moment. Not sure what it was, though.
But he wasn't able to block in time. So Nene taking that first game.
Might have been you know how you go for a shoulder and you get tackled because you're too close? That's
Yeah.
kind of what it looked like a tackle was coming out.
Woo!
That was sick. That's a real
Okay.
punish.
Oh my god.
goodness, Nene.
Oh, and that's a cross-up, yeah.
I think he's been playing a little too much tag 2. I see a lot of tag 2 stuff coming out right now, or tag 1, excuse me.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so at that wall, after that wall combo, if you run up and then you do that knee, if they tech, sometimes it hits them in the back.
Yes.
And then you get electric for free. It's a really dirty mix-up. But if you can get it to work, oh man, it pays off so well. Nice. Beautiful step. Yeah, against Kazuya, you definitely want to be stepping to his left almost all the time. Or to your left.
To your left. Actually, Kazuya, though, although stepping Mishima's left is real good, Kazuya is one of the ones that has good ways to catch you for that.
Oh, for sure. But it's like,
Oh
whoa.
my god!
Stop hitting him!
KYSG!
Stop hitting him! What are you doing?
Bro, Nene the Dragon has been getting blessed this whole set with wall combos.
Yeah, maybe we should have
Blessed.
switched stages.
I don't know. I mean, if I had known that he was going to get freaking
Yeah,
KYSG combos, I would have switched stage. I'm sure that's what Chaos is thinking right now. Oh
That
my
was
god.
sick.
Okay, fought his way from the wall.
Yeah, Chaos has his work cut out for him, but
Back
got the
to
life
two
lead
health.
here. Ooh,
There
nice.
we go. Kabuki knee.
Yeah, nice whip punish. Oh, he tried it again.
He got tired of your unblockable tricks, okay? I saw that too many times.
Right.
Now I have the lead.
Oh, he caught him stepping in. Nene taking it. A quick 2-0 there. And, you know, shout out to Chaos. He looked so good up until this point.
He was looking great until, you know, finally he was taken down. And even in that game, he was looking pretty good.
Yeah.
But Nene the Dragon, man, he came out swinging with Kazuya there. Really good mix-up, crazy, almost impossible combos. Hell Sweep blessing him and hooking him up at the wall.
Let's just do down forward 1-4 in the combo 7 times in a row. Why not?
Jeez, all right, everything. And he was also in the right mindset at the right time to take advantage of all those situations, which is great.
Man.
Yep. So, guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It looks like we're going to take a little peek at who we're going to see in the top 8. It's going to be momentarily, so please, whatever you don't go away. You're going to love this. I want to see what's going to happen. We have a good amount of the Korean contingent here. We also have Book of Thailand.
Yes.
And we also have some cats from the local area as well, Peru.
And I believe one Venezuelan. I believe Roberto was able to make it through the loser side.
Yeah, that's right. So, okay, here we go. Anyway, we're going to have winner side Roy Nietzsche versus Saint. That's going to be really sick. Shouts to both of them. Roy Nietzsche, man, all the way through winners, huh?
Yeah.
Real good. Koma versus Abel del Maestro. This is going to be a really classic matchup. Koma, a real stable, solid style, and Abel del Maestro, he's a real spoiler. In fact, this might be the best match, I think, of the first round of top 8.
Yeah, it could be. Losers, we got Nene the Dragon versus Kudons. I believe that's going to be a Mishima mirror. Can't wait for that.
That's
I love
gonna be fun.
Mishima mirror.
Classic style.
Yeah, and then Book versus Roberto, which is, you know, I think we're going to see Book obviously rock the Jin, but the character Roberto play, we saw a lot of Marduk, but we did see a Heihachi come out of him earlier too, so who knows what could happen here, man. I'm excited.
I want to see what's going to happen.
Man.
All right, guys. Anyway, we'll be right back in just a moment with that top 8 again. Don't go away. We just want to give a shout out to the sponsors and everything. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. By the way, please follow all the homies. Follow me, follow the homie Rick Steezy, and please follow The Name is MYK on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you all shortly for top 8, guys.